Hey folks watching it later, I'm setting up the chat stream, so bear with me for just a sec. Things will happen in just a minute. Oops, should probably turn off the music. Where is my stream? Come on, YouTube, show me the things. I don't know where my stream is. It's not showing up. Oh, hey, I see chat here. Cool, it must use the same chat thing. I am on. Hey Dan, thanks for letting me know that I'm on, because I had no idea. Well, let me tell the chat. Let's see. Now. And people were asking me if I was going to go live today, and I was like, yeah, I guess. Okay. I can't keep rocking the music because I think that's probably going to be like a, I don't know, could be a problem. Copyright or something like that. That was Spotify. I was listening to it legally. That was Mike Jones listening to the Houston channel. We met at the bad pizza. Oh no, I know the Long Island show was a terrible pizza place. But yeah, nice to see you again there, Dan. Troy, howdy. All right. Whew. It is dark in here because it is, I don't know, real overcast outside. Let me see if I can get some more light in here that makes sense. Oh, that's going to be terrible. I can't do that. Hey, Jess. There's a Jessica in here. All right. That's enough light, probably. You don't want to see too much of this. How's the audio? Pretty good? Phil, am I picking up the new USC Millennium Falcon Lego set? I actually asked Audrey about that last night, and she's like, yeah, totally cool. You know, your birthday's coming up. And I was like, it's 7,500 pieces, and it's $800. And she's like, so I don't think I'm going to get that. Also, I have no idea where I would put a set that big, honestly. It's 7,500 pieces. It's got to be ridiculously huge. Tornado watch in Johnston County. If that's your county, be careful. Watch out for tornadoes. I don't actually know where that is. A secret about me is that I don't really know much about the area around me because, I don't know, I haven't been here that long. I don't pay good attention. But, you know, watch out for tornadoes and stuff. You make room for it. If I'm buying an $800 Lego set, I'll have to make a room for it. But also, I don't think that Audrey would be too down with that, really. Oh, east of Raleigh? Cool. That is not where I am, so that's good for me. Hey, Jansen, glad you could show up. Check in a little bit. I sent a quick text back to my sister. So first things first, it is the September 1st, and that means that it is my mom's birthday. So Mom, if you ever watch this, hey, happy birthday! And, you know, give my mom some love in the chat. Say hi to Mom. She's, I don't know if she's going to watch it or not. I don't know if she watches these live ones. Sometimes she watches my stuff. Let's see. My sisters want to know if I've called Mom yet. No, I'm going to call her when Audrey gets home so we can sing. Okay, there. Hurricane your way in the Caribbean. Oh, dude, Nelson, take cover then. That is not great. That is not great at all. I grew up in the Houston area. That's where my mom and my sister live still. A little town called Alvin, which is kind of halfway between Houston and Galveston-ish. So, you know, they had to endure a lot of Hurricane Harvey action over the last week. But I hear that it's getting way better down there and that things are starting to drain away. My mom and my sister are both very lucky. Yeah, thanks for being there, Oscar. Yeah, they're totally fine. Their houses didn't get flooded. We were just very lucky, I guess. Our house is up on pier and beam, so it'd have to get fairly deep, like, I don't know, a foot or two to get in the house, I think. The garage is always in danger, of course, but I think everything was okay. So, got lucky there. Michael DeLeon, you covered a football game in Manville? Yeah, no, I know where Manville is. Actually, when I was in high school, Manville didn't have a high school, so there were no football games in Manville. Everybody in Manville went to Alvin High. So, yeah. Oh, you're in Kingwood. Yeah, I know where Kingwood is there, Paul. I had a one of my first college roommates was actually a Kingwoodian. Yeah. This guy named John. I can't remember his last name. It started with an H, and it was Greek, but I can't remember his last name. So it happens when you haven't been to college in 20 years. All right. So, hello, Sandra. Hope I'm helping you get through some work day there. Helping Oscar slack off as well. Let me close down some windows back here in the back, etc. Yes, thank you. So, actually, if you're going to the Dallas Pin Show, I'm pretty sure that my mom and my sister are coming to the Dallas Pin Show with me. I will also be there. So, if you see me walking around with somebody who looks, well, a couple of people look vaguely like me, although better looking, you can say hi to my mom and my sister. They'll be there Saturday anyway. Friday they can't because they're both teachers, so no dice. Today's a killer. Everybody wants stuff done for the holiday on Monday. Yeah, I bet. I actually kind of forgot it was a holiday on Monday until the one of the ladies at the doggy daycare that takes Scraggles to said, "Hey, holiday weekend, enjoy it." And I'm like, "Yeah, cool. I I don't work on Mondays anyway, so I work from home anyway. So yeah, Monday is always a holiday." Oscar says you bought an FC pen secondhand, but it has a crack in the cap. You're gonna have to contact customer service, but my impression has always been that they don't really care. I mean, they don't really care where you got it. It's a Franklin Christoph pen, and so they cover that stuff. So that's the way it goes. Yep, good CS there at Franklin Christoph, but definitely send an email to their customer service email. I don't know, it might be service at Franklin-Christoph. I don't actually know, but look it up on the website. They will probably help you out. Document processing. Gross. Yeah, Mandy does most of the CS. It's going to be it's going to be a small number of people, but mostly Audrey and Mandy. Plan to go to the Pin Show. Nephew's birthday is the same day. Oh, man. I've heard stuff like that from a lot of people recently. Another friend of mine was not able to go to D.C. because his family decided to have a family reunion that weekend. And so he couldn't make it, which is too bad. He's looking forward to seeing him again. But, it's the way it goes sometimes. Yeah, 3776 is a solid pen. I've got at least three of them. Super good. I dig them. Is an 8-hour drive going to be worth it? What do you mean, Jess? Oh, you were thinking of driving to Dallas? I don't know. It depends on how much you like driving 8 hours. That's a long drive. You're in Colorado, right? It's yeah, it's far. So, but I mean, it's very good. The Dallas Pin Show seems like a good one. But since I don't know if you're gonna think of like going as a vendor. I guess it's gotta be too late to go as a vendor. But to go just to see, yeah, could be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'd say go for it. It's a big show. It's way bigger than I thought it was. And actually, I never went to it when I lived in Dallas. I went to SMU, go Ponies, but there was no Dallas Pin Show, and I was there, which is probably good because I was a broke college student. But they didn't have a Dallas Pin Show, and now they do, and it's huge. I'm gonna catch up on some chat. I love having kids' parents think a Social Security card is the same thing as a check from Social Security. Oh, Oscar, you poor man. Let's see. Christoph Nelson says, are you familiar with Josh Lax doing nib work? He's attending the Commonwealth Pin Show as his rich. Oh, he's going to be at Commonwealth, huh? Cool. Yeah, Josh Lax is good. He does a good job. I've seen a lot of his grinds. I've met him a few times. Good dude. So yeah, I would trust him with nib work. I haven't had him do any nibs for me yet, but I've seen a bunch that he's done, and I've tried out a bunch of stuff. And actually, if he's sitting at a show and he's just kind of like, and he doesn't have a pile of things in front of him, he's generally messing with some nibs. And I will walk by sometimes, or anybody will, and be like, hey, try this thing, and like hold a pen out for you to try because he's just messing with nib grinds. So yeah, Josh Lax is good. I would go for him. Richard Bender's going to Commonwealth, huh? I mean, that's in his backyard. There's no reason why he wouldn't. Debating between the two. Lax is going to be easier to get an appointment with than Bender. Bender's usually slammed. But you know, it's going to depend on what kind of grind you want done, really, I think. But talk to him. Talk to them both, maybe. Yes, going to pin show is always yes. We're going on Saturday, and it's about a 5-hour drive. So yeah, it's about 5 hours. My mom and sister decided to fly this year because they almost missed. Well, they missed the entire pin show last year. They came up on Saturday, but it took forever because of traffic and getting off a little bit late and that kind of stuff. And they actually got there at 5 when the show closed, so that was too bad. But it was nice to see them. And it's my birthday that weekend too, so we're gonna have a lot of family birthdays and hanging out in Dallas stuff on Saturday night. Let's see. Your camera didn't survive the move to the apartment, Oscar? Jeez, dude, that's... Camera didn't arrive. There's a move-in fee. Man, yikes. So many good reasons not to live in D.C. Ugh. Any idea what Nibmeisters are going to be in Dallas? I don't, but... Let me move this over here. And I'll Google it right quick, because they usually have a list of people that'll be there. Does he go by JJ or Josh Lax? I always thought of him as JJ, but somebody says Josh, so I went with Josh first. But yeah, he does good stuff. I like him. Troy, the mass show is very, very small, and it's actually oddly next weekend. It's always the Sunday of the same Sunday as the Dallas Pin Show, which is totally weird, but. Let's see, do they have a list of people? So vendor list, that might have it. Let's see, Kinro, Larry Benioff, Carl Phillip, Inkdependence. I know Mike Masayama was there last year. I don't think he's coming this year. Just looking at the list of it says it's a vendor list. It doesn't say, it doesn't have anything special about nib grinders, so I don't really know. Oh, Michael Sull's gonna be there. That is awesome. I am gonna try to go to that Michael Sull. He's giving a workshop apparently on developing a distinctive signature. Dude, I want Michael Sull to help me with my crap signature. That would be amazing. Amazing. Let's see. Thanks for chatting, Mike. Of course, man. I like coming to these things. No problem, James Benjamins. Didn't recognize usual suspects. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have nib grinders on this list because I don't really recognize any of the names off the top of my head. Inkdependence, isn't that Michael Linda Kennedy, though? If so, they're great. They do really good work. Boston Pin Show is very small. Yeah, it's very small. There's not very many people at the Commonwealth show. I wouldn't be surprised if it's mostly vintage. All the big modern people are going to be in Dallas because it's a way bigger show. The Colorado show, Oscar, is great. I don't know if I'm going to be going to the Colorado show. I don't think so, but it is a great show. It's small. I think it needs to grow some, but I think it's super well run. Ed is a deer, and he's great at running shows. So yeah, Colorado's great. Let's see. Had Bender swap nibs on a vacuumatic last year, and yet it isn't very pleasant. Leaks a ton and takes too much pressure to write. Huh. You know, I would take it back to him, honestly. If you had a nib done by Richard and you don't like the way it writes, I would take it back to him because Richard is a good nibsmith and he does take pride in his work, so he'll probably just fix it for you. But don't ever... So y'all who are thinking about getting work done by nib grinders, don't ever be afraid to make sure that the nib is as you would like it before you leave, because you are paying good money to have them fix your nib. Don't just take it back and not like it. That sucks. You don't want to do that, so don't do that. Yeah, Michael Sull is doing a... it's Sull and not Sully there. Although I guess you could probably call him Sully. I don't know. I wouldn't try it. Don't tell him I told you to. 11:15 a.m. He's doing that thing in Saturday. So it looks like there are no seminars on Friday, is what it looks like, which is kind of weird, but whatever. But 11:15 to 12:15, that'll be pretty good. I don't know when my mom and sister are gonna come in. I hope it's early enough, but I also hope it's kind of not right then. Joel Hamilton. Oh, Joel Hamilton is doing a thing on basic fountain pen repairs. Joel Hamilton is great, and he does cool seminars. I got to see most of one from my vantage point in Colorado last year. The Right Pen does nib services. Cool. I don't know the Right Pen, so yeah, you might check them out. Michael Soul's book is actually kind of hard to get. I got one for Audrey, the one on Spencerian penmanship and all that stuff. It's a great book, and like a whole great kit actually you can get. And I just sent him an email and asked him, and he takes PayPal, so I just PayPal'd him some money and he sent it to me. So if you want to get his book, that's the easiest way to do it, I think. Hey, Kaji. Welcome from Belgium. That is exotic. Having trouble with the ink starvation of the Sailor Sapporo. How long is it safe to soak a nib in water for? On a Sapporo, those are just like an acrylic section. Sapporo is the small version of the Sailor Pro Gear. So, I mean, it's fine. You can soak it in there as long as you want. It's not going to hurt it. You can pull the nib and feed out of those. Sailors are very tight, and it's always a little bit dicey. So that's on your own risk. But you should be able to soak it for as long as you want. If you're having ink starvation issues, maybe also like put just a tiny bit of dish soap in there. Maybe would help. But if it's kind of constant, it might be the case you need to adjust the nib a little bit. Working my way through the old Spencerian books, and it's a pain in the ass to try to understand what they want me to do with their hand. Yeah, Soul's book is actually really good. It's step by step. It's long. It's exhaustive. It's got like practice pages and all kinds of stuff. He's great, and his book is good. Oh yeah, you're a lefty. I don't know what to tell you, lefty. John Neal books. Cool. I don't know John Neal books, but that could be another place to get it. Yeah. I do like Belgian beers. I was drinking a Belgian white just last night, a trivia night. Wait, last night? No. Wednesday. Dude, trivia on Wednesday was a disaster. Our trivia is usually kind of wide-ranging, all manner of trivia. Our team is pretty good. We've been winning a good amount. There's not really a big winning. It's like you get like $10 in bar cash, which is fine because only a couple of us actually drink beer, so this is fine with us. But it's free to play usually. This Wednesday, it was like $5 a person, and it was for charity. It was for like I actually didn't get the name of the charity. I forget what it was, or I never saw it or whatever. But it's about promoting literacy and diversity and stuff. I'm like, cool. I like literacy and diversity, so here's $5. Anyway, it was Harry Potter exclusive trivia. It turns out I don't know anything about Harry Potter, at least not to the level of this trivia. It was a slaughter. It was a total slaughter. €150 pen, not going to mess with the nib block. Yeah. So by nib block, I assume you mean like the section. So like this part of the pen, right? That bit is acrylic and some aluminum, and the nib, which is gold, and the feed, which is plastic. So the thing about soaking those is unless they are celluloid or rubber or some other weird material, you can soak them for as long as you want. They are, well, wood, don't do that. But the rest of them are going to be fine because they're in constant contact with ink, and ink is mostly water. So you're not going to hurt the inside of it, right? I don't know Terburg beer. That sounds good, though. I am not currently drinking beer. I'm currently drinking iced tea out of a beer glass from my favorite, Mystery Brewing. Sandra points out that our friend Nick Pang knows about left-handed people who do Spencerian. Yeah, talk to Nick. He is also known as possibly Nick P on Instagram. You should check out his stuff there. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's possibly Nick P. Let me check it out right quick. SS. Yeah, possibly _ Nick P, N-I-K. He's really seriously good artist. and handwriting artist, I suppose is a way to put it. He's great. And a good dude. Just like a waste of a... Well, it's not going to throw the beer glass out, Phil. It's still going to have beer in it eventually. Just it's kind of early. I don't know. I think it's dark outside. It never really got bright, so it still feels almost like morning to me. I don't really know why. Yeah, no, Nick does swear a blue streak, so that's a thing you got to get used to with Nick if that's a problem, but, you know. Harry Potter does QA for Visconti nibs? I don't know what that means. Nonsense. Man, that was such a bad trivia. I mean, we're still in the top half, but there were 27 teams, which is way up for it's probably double the number of usual teams. And the winning team got half of the pot, the other half went to charity, and they actually just gave their whole pot to charity. So they raised like $450 that night, which is not bad for some trivia, and, you know, got to go out and see some friends. So that was cool. But whoa, turns out I'm bad at Harry Potter trivia. I was like, I read those books. Should be fine. But they had the Harry Potter equivalent of Chucky's there, so. How many types of wands? Dude, it was not even that. It was like, there were like math questions that were made up of like tiny details. So like, what's the, what number do you get when you subtract the number of Harry's, on Harry's bank vault from the number of the I don't know, vault or whatever where a Horcrux was. Like, it was, or no, the address of Sirius Black's family's house. It's very strange things. Totally crazy. It was, yeah, no, how many types of wands? I don't know. You can at least take a guess. But if you're trying to do a math problem with two sets of numbers that there are no reference points for, you can't figure it out is the problem. So I like trivia where you can figure out the answer even if you don't know. And I don't know what the hell his bank vault number was. I have no idea what Sirius Black's address is. I just don't care. I don't know. And so blah. And that was just one of the absurd questions that I remember. And people were acing these categories. It was crazy. I was not acing it. Actually, the team that won was made up of some people I know. They sold me my glasses. They work at this cool glasses store in Greensboro called Oscar Oglethorpe. And they're very cool. I keep trying to get them to come out to trivia regularly. Maybe they will next week. I don't know. But, man, trivia was not kind. It was not good. I don't know if I need to reread Harry Potter. I don't know. I don't know. Aragon books, I never read a single Aragon book. None of them. I have been reading those Charlaine Harris books that are based on that the Midnight Texas TV show is based on, because the show is pretty good. The books are very different, and they seem early. I mean, it seems like she's not super confident in them, but I mean, the first one was like $1, so whatever. The Aragon movies, I don't know. I never watched the movie either. There are some bits of like fantasy and fiction that I've missed out on. I would like to see some more movies based on like good sets of storytelling. Like, I mean, there are so many good like Heinlein novels and that sort of thing that they could make a cool movie out of. They only ever did Starship Troopers, but give me like a Rolling Stones movie. Give me like a Have Spacesuit Will Travel movie. Hell, give me a series about that. It'd be great. It'd be great. You like the Harry Potter books, but not the movies? After seeing how much they left out of the first movie, you skip the rest. The movies are actually pretty good, except for the last two. Look, this might be a little controversial, but I hated the last Harry Potter book. I hated it, and I hated the last two movies. Both terrible. Mostly because of like the, I don't know, giant swath in the middle where they're just camping and complaining about camping. Ugh. Get an editor, Rowling. Hashtag controversial. All right, so I have, let's see, what else do I have else on here? I got a couple of things actually from the San Francisco Pin Show that were passed to Audrey to bring home to me. I hope some people got those stickers, my Inkdependence stickers, at the San Francisco Pin Show. If you're going to Dallas, I will have some of these with me. They're really fun, and Audrey said she got rid of all of them, so there are some Inkdependence stickers out around there. I think Jess, did you ever get one? Anyway, let's see. Without spoilers, did you see the Game of Thrones finale? And if so, are you okay? Yeah, no, I'm cool. I totally saw it. Um, I liked it. There you go. They ruined Starship Troopers. I don't think they ruined Starship Troopers. I kind of dig what they did in that movie, but it wasn't the same as the book. It like took the basic premise of there are Starship Troopers and there are giant bugs and they fight each other, but the rest of it had really nothing to do with the books. Anna told me about a book that What's-Her-Face wrote about how handwriting is dead. Apparently she needs a new editor. I don't know who that was. Oh, you missed the stickers in San Francisco? Well, sorry. Maybe I'll have more in the future. I did get a couple of things passed to me. And actually, I got this call. Well, first thing I got was, I got one of these. Van Ness was getting rid of some old bottles, I guess. And so I asked Audrey to see if she could find, get me an Ackerman bottle. Because I actually don't have any Ackerman bottles. And I wanted one because it's pretty cool. It's got this neat marble in there. I mean, it's empty, but still a cool bottle. I'm going to clean it out. Maybe I'll put some other ink in it. Some other ink that's, I don't know, we got a less cool bottle, maybe. I don't know. So I got one of these. Pretty psyched about that because you can't really get them online much. Ackerman does not like when you sell their bottles. But there you go. The Moon is a Harsh Mistress should make a great Heinlein movie. I don't know. In order to preserve the way that he wrote that book, it would be crazy pants weird. Just it might work as like a show on Sci-Fi or something like that. But I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy. Moon is a Harsh Mistress. Gareth is starting to be like Xena Warrior Princess. I mean, I kind of liked Xena Warrior Princess, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I like it. It's fine. Don't put any spoilers in the chat. That's not cool to people. But I do. I don't know. I like it actually. I like it better now than I liked it in the beginning. When HBO started that show, like the first season seemed to be their formula was, let's have some ultra violence, and then so people don't get distracted, put some boobs on the screen so that people will watch our show. And they just kind of kept doing that. I'm like, oh, come on, none of this is necessary. Just go on with the plot. I want to see what the next Game of Thrones books are going to be like. I don't know if I want to read them, but I do want to see if they ever come out and of how much they're like the show. But I don't know. Let's see. Something from Sailor? An empty Ackerman bottle. Better bottle for your Sailor inks. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Actually, once you take the inkwell thing out of there, the Sailor ones are just fine for me. But the other thing I got, and this is another thing from San Francisco, is that Audrey called on Saturday night, I think. Yeah, it must have been Saturday night I talked to her. And she said, oh yeah, this guy stopped by the table, bought a pen, and we were talking about how you were a reviewer and stuff, and he gave me a pen case. And I was like, oh cool, what's the company? And it turns out the company is Rickshaw Bags. I've actually had Rickshaw Bags open in a tab on my computer for, I don't know, weeks, because I've been kind of like, they do a lot of custom bags and like custom materials and stuff like that. Currently, I've got a messenger bag that's gray tweed, and you can get like an orange interior. I'm going to do some cool piping on the outside. I'm pretty psyched about that. I might get one. Anyway, so Rickshaw Bags came up and said, hey, we've got these pen cases. Take one to your husband and see if he wants to review it. I totally do. And so basically, this is kind of a cross between other sorts. I mean, it's been out for a while. This is their, what's it called? EDC field case, I think. And it's skinny. Sorry, I'm going to get over here where the chat's not. It's skinny. It's kind of flat. It's a 3-pin case with a Velcro closure. It is a little bit like the Nock Lookout, that 3-pin case. It's also a little bit like the Sinclair because it's got a pocket back here that you can put a notebook in. It also comes with a plastic insert so that you can pull in and out and act like a little taco thing, so you can put cards or coins or whatever in there and get them out easily. It's pretty good size. I mean, these are good sized pens, really. This is that Diplomat that I just reviewed and am giving away. So if you haven't entered the giveaway for the Diplomat and you live in the U.S., sorry, internationals, win this pen. It's very cool. But the inside of these, you can't see it very well on this camera, but if you see this bit of shine, it's because the inside is lined with plush, which is like, he said it's like what you put on like stuffed animals for little kids, like babies and stuff. It is super soft. So it's not just canvas rubbing against your pens or whatever. It's super soft plush. So that's pretty cool. I'm really into it. It's got a nice big compartment back here. This is actually an Aurora notebook I've got in there now. But it feels sturdy. It's tough. It's strong. I really dig it. Sent me a single pen case too, which has also got the plush inside. Really nice. Really nice. I've been keeping Well, I had actually this pin in there, which is a big pin. This is a Levenger True Writer Select, and it fits in there just fine. But since this has got such a big opening, it's easy to get out. Also fits a Franklin Christoph 02 perfectly. It's a great size. I've been carrying this in my pocket for quite a bit. And catch up on some chat. Oh no. The chat has gone beyond what I can see. Let me go back a bit. If I can. Huh. Oh, there's my... I don't know where the heck my video is. I can't find it on my own channel. I don't even know how y'all got here. Aha! There it is. It just wasn't showing up. Alright, where's the chat? Come on. Don't play the video. That would be weird. I don't want to watch myself. Let's see. Let's see. Better ball. Okay, good. I'm all the way back to Troy LaPlante, talking about his kid. Oh, lost a molar. Oh man. Well, at least you don't have to get that one pulled. I hope it was I guess it was a baby tooth, huh? So that's cool. Oscar, South Park episode. I don't remember. I don't know if I ever watched it. I haven't watched South Park in a while, at least not consistently. I'll get it every once in a while. Peanut butter and sailor bottles. Y'all got some weird ideas, man. Yeah, alright, Sandra. If you're going to be there on Sunday, I'll probably be there on Sunday. Gray tweed. It is professorial. If I can get a gray tweed jacket, that's what I've been wanting, is like a tweed jacket, but you got to have the leather like elbow cuffs, pads. It doesn't really count. Let's see. Aquaman is hard to get in the UK. I believe it. Christoph, for those of us who can't get to a big show, is there a better way to get unique and would be my first FC pin besides spending your life on the website? The only way I can think of to get those is probably to join a smaller community. It would be a good idea to join the Pin Addict Slack. The Pin Addict Slack is free. To send Brad an email, he'll let you in. And there are a lot of people there who like occasionally sell off the prototype pins, but they don't sell them on the website really. So it's really going to be the only way to get one. Or in the secondary market, sometimes you see them on Reddit or whatever. Let's see, am I much of a gamer? Because I think you once mentioned you play Borderlands. I am a bit of a gamer. I play a lot of games. I'm not even going to try the first name, Laverty. I play like mostly Overwatch right now, but I also play like some single player stuff. I've been playing a lot of Horizon. I play a lot of. I've actually gotten back into No Man's Sky. Very good. I'm really enjoying that. Joe Haggerty! Hey, Joe! Probably see you on Sunday as well, maybe. The Pen Club. Let's see. Yeah, you could have somebody at a pin show mule one for you. How do you enter, Mike? Oh, phrasing. You go to my blog, or you go to the video that's on my channel before this about that diplomat pen, and there will be a link to the giveaway. U.S. teachers need to be paid more so they can send pins abroad. Yep, totally. Let's see. One thing more case makers need to have are cases of light interiors. Yeah, so Brian, there are some. If you go to the Rickshaw Bag, I think it's just Rickshaw Bags on Instagram. He's actually got a whole set of these, or a whole series of them that have different colored plush because it's plush. It comes in every color, and so he's done all kinds of interesting color combinations. Apparently, this is going to be done as a Kickstarter. There's going to be some kind of Kickstarter project, and I don't know what it's going to be because, I mean, individually, you wouldn't think these would be very expensive, so I'm not sure what the Kickstarter is going to be, but I will keep y'all in the loop when I find out more information. But there will be all kinds of interiors, I think. Let's see, digging single things. Let's see, oops. Oh, you have a Rickshaw Commuter 2, huh? I'm thinking the Commuter 2 might be a little bit too big. I was going to get the Zero, the medium Zero messenger bag. That's kind of what I'm into right now. Okay, good. I think I've caught up on the chat. I can go back here now. Let's see. PC Rig's coming later this week. Yeah, Overwatch is really good. I haven't played it on PC because I bought it on PS4, and I don't want to buy the game twice. I think it's kind of shitty that I would have to buy it twice to play the same game. I don't know. And kind of linked to the same account. Like, Blizzard knows who I am on PS4 because you can get other like extra boxes and things through playing games like Heroes of the Storm. Oh, you can get Heroes of the Storm. That one is a cool, what do you call those games? Ones with the lanes and Can't remember. Anyway, it's cool and it's free, so check out Heroes of the Storm. Diablo 3 is pretty good. It's gotten a lot better since it came out. I bought it when it came out. I've actually bought the 2 expansion packs, and I really still like it a lot. That Necro is real fun to play. So is the Crusader. Oh, there isn't a topic on Sunday. It's just like come and chat about pins because it's right before Labor Day, and nobody thinks anybody's going to show up. So maybe we should bring some food. Have some food there this time. Reach out and see if you can do something for Hog. I don't know what that is. Oh, rickshaw, you mean. I see. Trying to set up a product line to carry shows separate from our Kickstarter projects until it's shipped out to backers. Man, you are really jumping into this thing with all the feet there, Oscar. You're going to be a pintrepreneur before you know it, man. Hey, it's Julie Hyman. That's my sister. Give Julie Hyman some hype in the chat. Hey, little sis. You may actually get to meet her in Dallas if you go to the Dallas show. Yeah, I like Heroes a lot. The community is a zillion times better than League of Legends and Dota. I actually have a friend who was interviewing to work in HR, and I think it was, I want to say it was the company that makes League. Aren't they made by like Rage or something like that? And it didn't go well. And like her first interview was great. Second interview, when she went to the place, like people were total a-holes. I was like, well, you are interviewing at a place with like the most toxic player base on earth. So, yikes. Yikes. Heart of Gold for Piff equals Hog. Oh, I see. I see. Hey, it's Frederick Faginato. Hey, nice to meet you, man. I just reviewed one of your pens the other day, as I'm sure you know. Still have it right here. I have not given it back. I really don't want to give this one back to Papier Plume. Papier Plume will be at the Dallas Pin Show, and they will probably have a bunch of Faginato's pens. And these are good pens, so check those out there for sure. I'm glad you could stop in, man. It's really cool. Let's see. What about board games? You say you enjoy Betrayal on the House of Haunted Hill. What else do I play? What's a good game for something? Yeah, I don't know. I play a lot of stuff because my buddy Chris has like every board game. If it's a board game, Chris has probably got it at least, and he's making his own, which is super exciting. I hope that gets on the market sometime soon. Like actually goes to a market. But we keep getting to play his like versions, and it's very good. So. Yeah, it looks like I'm having some like real fluctuation in my my stream. Sorry about that, y'all. What do I like to play? You know, I was playing one the other day with them. I think it's called Samurai Spirit. Maybe it's a pretty simple game. It holds up. You can have like between 2 and 7 players. It's cooperative. You get to be samurai who transform into dope-ass animal samurai. Like I was a samurai bear at one point. It was amazing. That game is totally good. I want to get that. But I play a lot of stuff. I really liked Pandemic. I like a lot of the cooperative ones. Those are a lot of fun. But, you know. What's my opinion on the Fallout games? I really only played Fallout 3 and 4. I didn't really play any of the others. I had a good buddy who worked on Fallout 4, and I was kind of like hesitant to get back in, but he also worked on Skyrim, and I'm like, all right, I'll give you a shot because you do amazing stuff there. But pretty much, if he's working on a game, I'm going to buy it from now on because it's very good. I was really into Fallout 4 a lot. I never played the last expansion because I got caught up in other stuff. I need to go back and play that one. Thanks for reminding me. I will do that. Come for the pin, stay for the sister. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Pintrepreneur, no, I'm already taking marketing accounting classes to pay it forward. Well, I mean, you know, you never know. You could be a pintrepreneur. I think I'll leave it to the Goulet. I mean, there's other... Look, the community is bigger than just the Goulet. Everybody... There's room. There's room. You can send something to Phil. I don't know what we're sending to Phil. I wasn't paying attention. Exploding Kittens. Yeah, Julie likes Exploding Kittens, I hear. I played it one time. It was pretty fun. Yeah, it was good. It was a pretty fun game. Goes quick. It was good. Pretty cool. Camel Cup. I don't know what that means, but sounds weird. You try Sheriff of Nottingham? Yep, I've played Sheriff of Nottingham. Like it's fine, but I guess it's a bluffing game, and I'm just not the biggest fan of bluffing games. It's pretty fun though. I like Sheriff of Nottingham. Power Grid I have not played. Ticket to Ride I haven't played. They played that without me, and nobody really liked it in our group. They said it was fine, but it wasn't that great. There's one called Robo Rally, which is super fun, where basically you have like if you ever see like Robo Wars or something where like the robots fight each other. The idea is that you get buy parts and attachments, but you put in a set of commands, like a whole string, and then everybody executes their string like in order. So you do first, and then everybody goes around to their first one. You do the second one. And so while you're aiming at something or trying to get away from something or trying to go into a wall, you could get bumped by other players. You can get put on like conveyor belts and like thrown off the board. It can be very fun. So Robo Rally is one I definitely recommend. I dig it. Unless you have somebody in your group that plays very slowly. We had one person in our group that we don't want to play Robo Rally with because we're like, oh man, come on, just go. Doesn't do it. Samurai Bear, yes. Hell yes, Samurai Bear. Also, like Fox and Rat, there's a Samurai Tiger. It's amazing. Amazing. Close out for a bit after Colorado's and so right. Funny. Yeah. Yeah, not surprised there. Pandemic is good. Pandemic Legacy is even better. Jessica, you've got a big enough family where Pandemic Legacy is something y'all could all play, and like for a long time. You play like a lot of games of. If you haven't played any Legacy games, you play like the first game is regular Pandemic basically, and then for the second game, it's like the next like a month. It's like the next month or something. I think there are like 12 iterations because you go for a year or something. But the rules change a little bit. You like bring in new rules. You throw out old cards. You bring in new cards. It gets really cool. So yeah, Pandemic Legacy is really fun. Off to a classy date night with your boyfriend. Well, cool. Have fun with your classy date night with your boyfriend. I am probably going to have a classy night where Audrey comes home and we take a nap for a couple of hours, and then we have pizza, and then go to sleep eventually. We'll probably watch some Ryucar later this evening. We both like watching Ryucar. He streams live Mario Maker on YouTube, and it's good to watch. We like that guy. Check out Ryucar, R-Y-U-K-H-A-R, Ryucar. Just play Oregon Trail. Oh, so much dysentery. Yay. Camel Cup is a camel race betting game. That sounds kind of awesome. Yeah, all right, cool. I'll write that one down, because why not? Camel Cup. And we also play a lot of the kind of bluffing games with oh, bollocks. I was going to say the name of the game, and now it's gone. It's got cards. There's, like, captains and contessas, and... Oh, man. I'm not going to remember the name of that game, but somebody will know in the chat, I'm sure. Epic Spell Wars? Yeah, I haven't gotten to play Epic Spell Wars yet. I do want to play that one, though. I'm pretty sure Chris has it. Let's see. Oh, Fajnal is you're gonna stay in Europe? Well, I mean, fair enough. Send your stuff here so we can have it, though, Fred. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, Pandemic Legacy is a new game. Yeah, it's another game. Yeah, another game, because it's got more pieces and a bunch of other stuff, but, you know, I think it's worth getting. It's not crazy expensive as I remember it, but totally worth it. What's up, Jim? Glad you could come in here. Oh, Pin Show of Brussels in Belgium, 28th and 29th of September. Yeah, so if you're in Belgium, go check out Fred Faginato there. Let's try the first Dark Souls. Dark Souls on like PS4. I haven't tried that one. I've actually played none of the Souls games. I hear they're just like punishingly difficult, and that doesn't sound super fun. I don't know. Secret Hitler? I've heard of Secret Hitler. I've never played Secret Hitler. It's kind of like a werewolf style game, right? Or like, oh shoot, there's another one. There's one called Bang that I think sounds a little bit like those as well. Bang is pretty fun. You're like, you're a sheriff, and there are some, you've got like a deputy, and there's some outlaws and some renegades, and you roll dice, and you like have to try to figure out who people are as you shoot at them with dice. It's pretty fun. Cards Against Humanity? Yep, totally fun. I dig it. I've actually never played it online, but I think that would be fun. You played Don't Starve Together? No, I haven't. I played Don't Starve, but I haven't played Don't Starve Together. I don't have anybody to play it with. What's going on outside? It's raining pretty good outside. That's for sure. Let's see. Cards Against Humanity gets kind of boring if you played it more than 3 times. You got to keep playing it with different people, and the fun thing about Cards Against Humanity is reading the people you're with. I mean, apples to apples, and like I was playing like sour apples to apples, and that was not as much fun as Cards Against Humanity. We have never played but own is Summoner Wars. Nope, never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. It's about 10. Well, cool. Yeah. Oh, Resistance. That's the one. Yep, Resistance, Jim. That's the one I was thinking of. New Faginato celluloid pins at the Papier Pim shop soon. Or Papier Plume, huh? Cool. Very good. Keep buying the expansion kits and the change users. Yep. Yep, Bang is pretty good. It's quick. It's easy. We played... The last game we played was... it was in the Dawn of War series. I forget what it's called, but it was crazy long. It was fun. It was cool, but it's kind of like playing a game of Civ. It takes hours. Hours. Unfunny people are not fun to play Cards Against Humanity with. Just, that's a fact. That is a fact. Judge Dredd board game? That's crazy. You know, I played some Terraria. I have it on my PC through Steam. I haven't played a whole lot of it, honestly. I don't really know what the heck I'm supposed to do. I haven't really gotten into it very much. Shay Geek, huh? See, my favorite board game is Cosmic Encounter. I've never even heard of Cosmic Encounter. I'll write that down. Cool. Seven Wonders? No, don't know that one either. There's got to be a local board games group in New York. There's a group for everything in New York. It's got a gazillion people in it, right? A gazillion. Also, what one of my friends does, who works in IT as well, is that he brings board games to work. And so they'll play like short board games during lunch instead of doing lunch. So you play a lot of, or you work a lot of hours. Maybe you can work in some board games there at work. Unless you also work with boring people. In which case, I can't help you. So. Seven Wonders. Man, I'm getting all these board game suggestions. Awesome. Did I watch Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul? I watched the first couple of seasons of Breaking Bad. Never really. We watched like one episode of Better Call Saul, and it was very sad. And we were kind of like, nah. Breaking Bad was just kind of too intense to be fun for me. It seemed like a good show, but it didn't pull me in. Didn't pull me in. Game nights at local bars. Yep, we've got a local bar we've got a couple of local bars that have game nights. That would be cool. Yeah, Jim, come on down to Raleigh. You know some people here, man. You know a few of us. 2-person games, Forbidden Island, and Lost Cities. Our board game group is actually it fluctuates in size, but we've almost never had, the fewest we've ever had is 3, but we've also had like 15 or 20, and so fortunately my buddy's got an extra room, a couple extra rooms. Like there were a bunch of us playing Mahjong in one room, and I learned to play Mahjong. That was really fun. I was crap at it, but I kept getting better, so you know that's good. I'm still not going to play with like my friend Steven's mom. Apparently they get very serious about the gambling. I'm not into it, but I played a little Mahjong, and they had like 2 or 3 other game rooms going on. It was kind of awesome. How I Met Your Father. Yeah. Jim, if you ever come down to back. Yep. Good. Cool. Yeah, Audrey doesn't like board games, really. She's just not into it. So I don't really have any board games because we live kind of far from most of our friends. And Audrey doesn't really like to play board games. She is into video games a little bit. And she's perfectly fine with watching video games, which is nice because I play video games. But no, not really board games. Actually, Let me put a little bit of text down here. Let's see. Text. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'll put it down here. What I'm just putting on the screen here is that's my blog. If you haven't gone to register to win that diplomat pen, go over to this place, Inkdependence.com, and register to win that thing. It's going to be going until, I set it to go until the 10th. The 10th is my birthday, so I'm going to be giving away a pen on my birthday, which is kind of fun. I really like that. It will take me a day or so to get it out, unfortunately, because I will be coming back. I'll be coming back to North Carolina that day. That'll be the day after the Dallas Pen Show. So you still got, I don't know, a little over a week. So make sure that you get in there, though. There's no good reason to wait. Any pizza for Pizza Friday? I mean, there's gonna be. Not yet, though. I don't really know where we're gonna get pizza. We'll see how it goes. If we wake up real late, like we generally order pizza. Our favorite pizza is, well, sometimes we get frozen pizza. We don't have any right now. Our favorite pizza is this place called Mimi's. It's down the way. It's kind of way down the way now. We used to live about, I don't know, a mile from it, but now it's about 10 miles each way, which is, I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of far to drive for pizza. I might get it, though. I really love Mimi's. It's so good. They like season the crust. The toppings are amazing. They're the only place around here with green olives. Dude, if you haven't had green olives on pizza, get green olives on pizza. Oh, hey, Audrey's calling. Whoops. Whoops. I missed her call. Sorry, folks. I'm going to text her right quick. She's probably coming home from work right now. Yep, she says she's on her way home, so Audrey's on her way. Anyway, so we really love Mimi's, but it's pretty far. Pineapple and olives? Olives definitely have a place on pizza, like every kind of olive. Every olive is good on pizza. I've never had a bad olive on a pizza, honestly. Super good. Friday dogs and cats? There are 0 animals in here. Scraggles! Come on, Scrags! Scraggles! I hear her coming. She must have been asleep in the bedroom. Scraggles, come on! Come here, Scrags! Scraggles! Come on! I'm trying to make you famous! Come on! She is the most sheepish looking dog right now. Come here, jump up! Oh, come here. Oh! Yeah! There we go. There's a scraggly dog. She was asleep, and I woke her up. I know. Sad little dog. Let's see. Pineapples are placed on pizzas. Pizza's on fire. I'm okay with pineapples. It's fine. Anchovies are garbage. They don't have a... They're terrible. I hate anchovies. They ruin everything they touch. Banana peppers? Sure. Have Audrey pick up the pizza on her way home. That actually would unsolve the problem. The pizza is about 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes the other direction. So she'd have to go past our house. She already drives an hour each way. Asking her to drive for an hour and a half because I want to get pizza. Not cool. Not good. Not going to go over well. So, no, I don't know. We'll probably just get like some Papa John's or something. Or maybe Domino's. I don't know. Anyway. Have a good time there, Jim. Enjoy your electronic musical festivals. And I will see you on the interwebs. Let the lazy dog over which the quick brown fox jumps. I think any fox would be able to jump over this dog. That's true. You know, I had a dream the other night that there was a tree stump in my front yard and that a fox sleeps in it. Neither of those things are true. I don't know what that means. If you want to interpret that dream, good luck. You know, kill for Audrey's. You got a more than an hour commute each way? Yikes. That sucks. I mean, I've done that, but I grew up in Houston-ish, and so that's an hour. It's kind of common. Like, a lot of people do that, but it's not super fun. And the drivers here are terrible, although you're in DC, so that's not that bad. 2+ hour northern VA traffic? Oh! Oh, dude. No good. No good. Sandra, he wants an hour-long commute because he has a 2-hour commute. So, he would love to have that. That would be great. Of course, now all the animals are in here. I've got Mr. Nose over here. There he is. That's the white cat. That's the Noah. That's the nose. The tree stump and the fox are components of my mother. Well, that's interesting. I was worried about her in the hurricane, and I'm gonna see her soon, so that makes sense. Good job, Freud. Thanks there, Dapper Man. Oh. Well, Oscar, now I know why you've been going through so many podcasts. With that commute. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. Commutes 25 steps. That would be dope. I would like that. I'm thinking I might build the Cats an Awesome Scratching Post skyscraper. Phil Olin, Sergeant Stretch on the Instagrams posted a picture of his awesome skyscraper cat scratcher, and it's very cool. What did you use to cut out the center? Because it looks like you have like a square post going up the center. It's to cut a bunch of squares. Are you just using a box cutter for that? Because man, cardboard will wreck anything you try to cut with it or cut it with. Let's see. Hey there, Radiator. Pelican Edelstein Mandarin or Electric Orange? Which do you think is better? Electric Orange. Grand Ash Electric Orange is real good. It's just expensive is the only problem with Grand Ash. But if you're already okay with the price, go with Grand Ash. It's good. Box cutter, huh? I got one of those. And I've got a crap ton of boxes. My plan, vaguely, for the boxes... Alright, I'll let you down, you little goose. Let me grab... Come on. No, well, ran the cat off, too. My plan, vaguely, is I've got a lot of garden that I need to cut out of my lawn. So, like, I'm going to cut the sod off, and then the boxes are going to be part of the prep to keep some weeds out. But, I don't know. No problem, Radiator. Enjoy that electric orange. I remember that being a very cool ink. I remember enjoying it a lot, although it's been years. I haven't used a Caran d'Ache in quite a while. Any recommendations for an olive-colored ink? Yeah, totally. What was I using recently that was so cool? Used a couple of them, actually. So this is one that is, and maybe the chat will help out as well. Oh, you followed plans? Cool. Cool. Robert Oster's Bronze, you can see there, is a very olivey ink. It's a very cool color. It doesn't really look bronze to me, but it does look olivey, so I definitely suggest that one. I've been enjoying that in my Ryan Krusak pen. Also, what was the other one? I feel like there's another olive-colored ink that I used recently, but I can't find it here in my ink journal. Sailor Epinard? Yeah, I don't know if Epinard's really olive, though. I feel like Epinard's more like a dark green. Olive is usually kind of a, I don't know, a browner green sort of thing. Let's see. Pepe Plume Pecan is pretty cool, but too brown. It's not olive. Khaki Black is pretty good, but not olive. Oh, Robert Oster's Khaki is also... Can I get it in here and have the light? Robert Oster Khaki is also kind of olive. It's more like a light green olive, a little bit. But yeah, Khaki and Bronze are both kind of olivey. There's the bronze in this book, just for comparison. It's much darker. So I'd say one of those. I really like those. Really good. Non-blue Ackerman ink would you recommend? Can't decide. I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Ricky Cha. That's another good one. Although I don't really think of it as an olive either. I think of Ricky Cha as more swampy. And so if you're going to look at like swampy colors, then Diamine Salamander's got to be in the conversation. Stipula Musk Green has to be in that conversation. You know, that kind of thing. It's non-blue Ackerman. You know, I actually haven't used that many of the Ackerman inks. Oh, good rating. And most of them have been blue, actually, so I don't really know. I mean, my favorite orange, until I got Diamine Pumpkin, was Ackerman's Orange Bovin. It was really good. And actually, this green is very good, too. I use this one, too. This is Hofgewartier green. number 28, is also a very nice green. It's pretty light. It's kind of cheery. It's a bit of a lime. It's good. I've used that one too. I haven't really had a bad Ackerman ink, so go nuts. Favorite Edelstein inks? I don't really love the Edelstein inks. There's I like Adventurine. I think Adventurine is cool. But I haven't really loved most of the others. They're too dry, as you say. Now, if you're putting them in a Pelikan pen, cool, because I need it. But everyone else, I don't know. Not great. Not great. Papier Plume Moss Green is olivey. Cool. I haven't gotten a chance to use that one, so yeah, check that one out. Papier Plume's got some cool like dark greens and stuff. That'd be pretty good. Rubber Oyster Khaki. Yeah, go for it, man. Oh, Melon Tea. Yeah. I've actually got a swatch of that. I should have looked at these swatches. Let's see. What do we got here? There's bronze. This is unfortunately not the best lighting because it's really dark outside. That's kind of olivey. There's Melon Tea, which is also... Melon Tea has got so many interesting colors and sheens in it that I would say Melon Tea is also a really good contender. Melon Tea and bronze are actually quite a bit alike. Bronze is just more green than Melon Tea is, oddly enough. What else is on here? None of these others are olivey. Cafe Crema looks very cool. That's probably it for... Oh, this one's pretty olivey. This looks just like green olives, actually, to me. This is Kyonoto Kokiro, maybe? But this one looks really cool. I got this from Anderson Pens as a sample. I haven't inked it up yet, but I bet it's pretty good because it's a sailor. So it's going to be good. Let's see. Tanzanite. I've actually never used Tanzanite. I've heard that that's pretty good, but I've never used it. But, you know. But yeah, I just don't... Those Edelstein inks, I think they're overpriced mostly. Just not really for me. Not for me. If you drink while looking over your shoulder, bad idea. Whew. Man. Oh, hub masters for Pelikan hubs are starting to get their stuff. Cool. I have not tried Mont Blanc Toffee Brown. I do have a sample of it, but I haven't tried it yet. For whatever reason, Mont Blanc inks just haven't really been on my radar much. I've used a bunch of the limited editions, but I've hardly used any of the regular line. I think I've used... There's like an Irish green or something like that. I feel like I used that. I don't know if I've done any of that. I think any of the other ones actually. 12 euros. Oh, for the Pelikan ones, are 12 euros. Yeah, cool. Do it for 12 euros. Heck yeah, they're like 30 bucks in the States. That's a lot of bucks. Julie, if I got embarrassed, that might have been embarrassing. Fortunately, though, I don't suffer from embarrassment. I don't. All right, I am out of iced tea now that I've choked. I'm going to go grab a beer. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves for a couple of minutes. I'm home! Well, back. Robert Oster is saying he's raising prices for his ink in Australia. Huh. Reaching Irishizuku prices. Interesting. I wonder what his, at least people are watching. Thanks, Troy. I'm fine. I survived. So his ink was cheaper in Australia. I'm not shocked. I mean, it's gotta cost a ton to ship it everywhere else. He's probably taking a loss in a lot of places. Mr. Nose, this is maybe not the best time for you to jump on my desk. This is Mr. Nose. Yep. Yeah, I do need to train a dog to go get my beer. That would be great. I would like that. Somebody hide the cat. Here's a cat right here. This one right here. I don't know. Look, I like Robert Oster inks better than I like Irishizuku inks. Hashtag controversial. But I haven't tried any Robert Oster inks that I didn't like, and I have tried plenty of Irishizuku inks that I was not impressed with. So, you know. Luke the dog ran pin habit. If I could get Scraggles to run this channel, that would be super. She could just take on the workload. I would train her to use her little paws to edit videos and stuff. That would be cool. That would be cool. Not quite reading machine piloting practices after they dropped them. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, interesting. How much are his inks in Australia? They have free international shipping. That's crazy, especially from Australia. That is expensive. You were on this chat and totally missed free ice cream? Well, it was totally worth it, wasn't it? This is a cattail. How about you put your face on camera? People want to see your face, not your tail. Yeah, I've verbally hashtagged. That's what I do. Ugh. I'm not going to actually hashtag. I don't like hashtags much. Audrey's always telling me that I should put more of them in my like Instagrams and stuff. I'm just like, meh. Meh. €11.50. What is that in US monies? Let's see. Where's my mouse? EURO. It wants to give me shoe sizes. Hashtag Penthusiast and hashtag Pen Addict. I've got a few others that I use. Like I'll use Writing Community sometimes. I'll use Fountain Pen, or I'll usually use Inkdependence on mine, just like you use Penthusiast. Euro to US dollar. Let's see. 13.60. Yeah, that's a pretty good saving. That's like $5. $4.50. That's not bad. I'd say $5 on a bottle of it. I've actually got a few bottles of this Robert Oster. It's good stuff. Oh, they were raised $6 in Australia. Oh. Oh wait, where are they? 11.50 now, or? I don't know. Yeah. You know, I have some of that Halo Top ice cream too. What flavors do you like there, Sandra? I don't know what flavor I like. Some of them are okay. Howling Cow is awesome. Hippo Purple is really, really good. Go get it. Huh. Well, I mean, the guy ships all over the world. If you like his inks, you're going to like his inks. They come in a pretty good-sized bottle. We'll see. I don't know Robert or anything. Crystal Squishy Ink is receiving NQCing stuff. Yes, she has gotten a bunch of Robert Oster Hippo Purple. She put a picture up on Instagram the other day. I'm hoping that the notebooks get out soon. I'm impatiently waiting. I'm always impatient with waiting. I don't like waiting for stuff. Goodness. So, yeah. So, I could have. No, she showed a box of it. I think that she had already received. I think, unless Robert just sent her a picture of it. I don't know. Don't know. Let's see. Squishy Ink. SQU. Yeah, I'm checking Instagram on live. Why not? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if she's got it or not. I can't really make it out. I guess we'll see. But whatever, Hippo Purple is really good. So if you didn't get that in the Kickstarter, definitely look for it afterwards. Hopefully she'll be selling it because it's really good. Oh, let's see. I missed some things. Mr. Nose, you can't jump up here. I've got my laptop precariously balanced. Yeah, she can be on my lap. That's cool. Goodness. Whoa. He comes blasting up on the side of my desk here. Let's see. Would I like it if more of the younger generation joined the fountain pen community? Hell yes, absolutely. I've actually got some pens here that I got from Howard Levy at Bexley, and they come with a little cartridge and everything. I've got them. I'm going to give to some kids. Got some people I want to get into it. But yeah, anybody who joins the fountain pen community, I'm like, great, have more people. I think it's awesome. Ian Schoen. Apparently people make his clips, fudged it, and used the wrong material. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Man. Yeah, Ian Schoen, who's the guy behind Schoen Designs, he is like the sweetest dude. It was so nice meeting him, and it sucks that they were screwing him around there. So hopefully that gets straightened out. But man, poor Sean. Ian's a good guy. They shouldn't be messing around with him. Let's see. Preparing for the trip from Down Under. Okay, cool. I see. Have I tried a Wing Sung 698? I don't know which one that is, honestly. I've tried a few Wing Sungs, but I don't like them. I've never had a good one, honestly. I've got Wing Sungs, I've got Heroes, I've got Bowers. I've got a lot, some from all of those cheap. Oh, the Twisby clone? No. Nope, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna support, ripping off people's designs. It's not cool with me, and so it's not cool with me. I'm not gonna do it. Wing Sung, yeah, they're made in the same factory anyway. I don't know, are they the same company? It's hard to tell for me, but I'll believe you if you tell me they are. Actually, I found a Wing Sung in. I think it's a great pen. Oh yeah, it was great when it was called the Twisby 580. Burn. Hashtag shots fired. Yeah, the Parker 51 clones are not great, but on the upside, you can get them in like a 10-pack for $10 or something on eBay, and then there might be one in there that actually works competently. The rest of them are not good. They're not good. Chocolate chip cookie dough I have tried. It was a little weird. Something about the texture of the Halo top is weird in that one. I think I like the strawberry a lot, and the chocolate was pretty good, but the chocolate chip cookie dough was a little weird. Bags by Rubber Tree Pencordian in San Francisco. No, I didn't go to San Francisco. Only my wife did. The stuff I got from there, the rickshaw stuff, was passed to her by the CEO of Rickshaw, whose card I have over here. His name is Mark. Nope, Mark was there, and he bought himself a Franklin Christoph and passed some stuff around, but I didn't get to go. Nibs are swappable. I don't know what that's about. Oh, Wing Sung has old pilot machines. Really? You'd think they'd be able to make good nibs then, because yuck. Boof. What was my first fountain pen? I want to say my first fountain pen was... It was either a Rotring Core... Whoa. No, you can't do that. You gotta get down. Sorry, buddy. Yikes. He is trying to destroy all my computers. A Rotring Core is one of these. Man, it's so dusty. I haven't dusted off this case. I have several of them. But they're these weirdo pens that are super over-designed. But... They're really cool. And actually, I have 3 of them in white, it turns out. White and gray. This is the Rotring core. Cartridge converter, Rotring pen. I think my first fountain pen was probably a Rotring core, but it may have been a Lamy Vista. I don't actually remember. But it was one of the 2, and I'm pretty sure it was the Rotring core. And we got it at a Paradise Pen, back when that was still a thing, before they went out of business and stiffed everybody they owed money to. Before that happened. And my first inks were Private Reserve inks. I had Lake Placid Blue was one of my favorites, and also Black Cherry. I had both of those, ran them for a long time. That was all I had. Yep. Let's see. I have the Hero. I don't buy Hero pens or Wing Sungs or Jinhaos or any of that stuff. It's not for me. I'd rather just not clog up my collection with things that aren't going to work. I've honestly never had one that worked. I'm glad that other people get ones that work, but none of mine have ever been any good. Just never have. Materials on the plating on the cliff on a Parker 51 are very toxic. Yeesh. Yikes. I don't even know what that means. I don't know why it would be toxic, but I believe it. I have had Wolf Tracks for sure from Howling Cal, because it's really good. Audrey used to work at NC State, so we would go over to the cafeteria, student center, one of those, I forget which, and they'd have Howling Cal used by it. It's really good. It's a TWSBI clone. That's $6.98. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it is a TWSBI clone. It looks just like a 580. Like, it is exactly the same. So, I don't know. Eyedropper Franklin Christoph 02. Need to use silicone grease in 2 places. Will it work with greasing only the barrel threads? Yeah, it ought to. The other place you put grease is around the threads of the nib unit where it screws into the section. I don't usually put silicone grease there. I think they do it as like over engineering. It'll be fine. But there's no reason not to grease the other one if you're going to grease one. You can grease both. Let's see. You can't find the single pin case on the Rickshaw site, Brian, because it is not on the Rickshaw site. That is, he said, going to be part of a Kickstarter campaign that's opening very soon. I don't know when, and I don't have more details, but soonish? I guess we'll see. But yeah, I went to look for it too. Anna has one as well. I think hers is bright pink. But he's got so many materials options. It's amazing. Pardon me, goodness. The array of materials options. Alright, Troy. See you later. Enjoy rendering that video. I will probably watch it later. In another chat. Yep. No, that's fine. Brian? Yeah, that pin case, actually, I had it on my wish list. My mom got it for me from Amazon. It's not super hard to find. They're not terribly expensive. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks maybe. So I haven't seen the 698 in person. I've only seen the pictures of it, but I saw it when it was on Reddit, and I said, this looks exactly like a TWSBI. People are like, oh, it doesn't look like the TWSBI Eco. And I'm like, yeah, no kidding. It looks like the TWSBI 580. And I went out and found a picture of the 580. It was exactly the same like orientation as that pen, and it looked just the same. So while you may be able to find it, like tell which one it is, it seems pretty clear that it's the same thing. Can you safely eyedropper a pen without silicone grease? I mean, it's not a great idea, honestly. You can do it with an O-ring in some cases, but you're going to want to have something there so that the ink doesn't just like work its way through the threads and come out the break between the section and the barrel. So silicone grease is real easy to find, though. Any hardware store or like home goods stores will have it, like all kinds of places, because they use it for all kinds of like pipe fittings and all manner of things. It's super cheap too, so go for it. What are you talking about here? Sure, someone would post the link in Market Watch. I'm not sure. Oh, the link for the single pin case? Yeah, maybe. Are these things just as exclusive as Brad's Seed at the moment? Oh, you mean the Rickshaw stuff? These are on the website. This is the EDC Field Case, and I think it goes for $30. That's not exclusive at all. You can totally buy those. But these, yeah, probably about. I don't know how widespread they are. I know he was giving them to some bloggers and stuff in San Francisco, so a few of us have them. That was some good lightning out there. Woo! Just bought a tube for a few bucks on Amazon. Yep. Did a Pilot Varsity without grease? I have never opened up a Pilot Varsity. I have no idea what's in there, actually. I thought that they were... I kind of thought they were already eyedropper, like they just had ink in the barrel, but cool. Have I ever done the Ohio show? I have never been to the Ohio show. It's... nope, never been. Maybe we'll go this year? I don't know. I don't think Audrey's working it. And if she's not, then we might not go, but maybe we will. I don't know. I've never been. That's in Columbus, right? I don't think we know anybody in Columbus. We'd have to get a hotel, so maybe not. Also, I got to say, November is not a great time to have a show for a philosopher. I mean, a academic of any kind, because that's the end of the semester, and it's really kind of rough in terms of grading and stuff. Just like San Francisco. San Francisco is not the right weekend for me to leave town, so... oh, comparing it to the... Yeah, no, it doesn't look like an Eco. It's the 580, not the Eco. It doesn't look anything like the Eco. Those are very different. Yeah. But yeah, it does look like a 580. So look, if you don't mind buying pens that are way cheaper than the thing that inspired them, I mean, go for it. But I don't... I've got enough pens, I don't need to do that. Not gonna. Oh. I mean... It just takes a little bit of grease, and you can wash the grease out with soapy water. It's not too bad. Diver shops. Oh, yeah, they would have high-quality silicone grease, yeah. Anderson's will be in Ohio. Yep, for sure. They always go. Yeah, so the TWSBIs, they use this stuff, which is actually like an oil, basically. Like, you can see it move in the little bottle. And this is good for pistons, but it's not really very good for sealing threads. For threads, gotta look through some drawers here. For threads, this is actually Dow Corning silicone grease, but it's like there we go. It's closer to Vaseline than anything else. It's just like it's a very light grease, but it's definitely a gel sort of thing and not like a fluid. And you want the gel stuff and not the fluid stuff, because that stuff is not great for that. So silicone grease doesn't work too well. I don't know what the deal was with KWZ inks and TWSBI's like silicone grease. But I have heard that it messed up some ecos. It's weird that you haven't heard about it messing up anything else. But here's the thing about that. I don't think it was the silicone grease, because silicone grease silicone is pretty much inert. Like, it doesn't react. That's what's so great about it. And so I don't think it was that. I think it was some coating on the inside of the barrel or something about the plastic, because this stuff is inert. Nothing in ink is going to react with this. I have no idea. It's got to be an inert coating. It can't be silicone grease. I just don't buy it. I mean, maybe it's... I don't buy it. But look, I'm not a chemist, but that's kind of the point of silicone. Yeah, most pen retailer also can give you silicone grease, or they can sell it, of course. It's never very expensive. It's like a few bucks, and they'll give you enough to last a long time. Hey, Philip, welcome to the chat. You got one and sent it to Mark Backus. Have him do a 3mm cursive italic grind. Interesting. That sounds like... Wow. And it works well, huh? I mean, cool. Yeah. I would never be able to use a cursive italic, like a 3mm cursive italic on a stub, on a flex nib. I would never be able to do it. Do you have to grease up the old vintage eyedroppers? No idea. I don't have any. And probably. I don't know. Day is done. Good. See you later, Sandra. We'll see you later Sunday for the mystery meeting. You could bring cupcakes. Look, I'm just putting it out there. I know you've been sick, but if you want to bring cupcakes, you know. Supervisor, how's that double spicy ramen that made her brother cry? Have you tried it yet? Is it like super mild and it's just one of those people that can't handle spice? A lot of those old eyedroppers were like hard rubber and stuff, right? I don't know. Maybe that's different. Maybe they just have a tighter hookup. I don't know. I don't have any. I just don't have very many vintage pens. I don't really have any vintage pens that I like, honestly. It's a 51 that I have. That it was my grandfather's that I like, and I've got a couple of, well, I've got a couple of Schaeffers I like, but I actually just found out that my favorite Esterbrook, in fact, the only Esterbrook that I have that I actually like is this cool desk pen, which is kind of like a gray blue, but it's got like little micro cracks in here in the like at the very edge of the section, and it leaks ink onto my fingers just a little bit. It's a little bit of ink right there, just from touching it. It's kind of sad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything about that. It might just need a new section or new pen or something. Womp womp. Give your pens to your parents. What about me, Oscar? Pay it forward to me. You'll probably survive. BCHR, yep. Black hard rubber, man. Yeah, it would be tight. I believe it. Michael DeLeon says, off topic. Look, we don't have any topics here, bro. This is just a thing where we sit around, hang out. As a Texan, you got to ask what I miss most about Texas. You know, Whataburger's fine. I will defend Whataburger against most comers. But the thing I miss is good Tex-Mex. I could live every day of my life eating Tex-Mex and not be even a little bit sad. And it's hard to find in most of the rest of the country. And, it's tough to find. So that's the thing I miss most. Has Franklin Christoph done anything in black hard rubber? Nope. Nope. Yeah, Whataburger is good. I usually had the chicken there. I didn't eat many burgers. I don't really eat a lot of burgers. I eat mostly chicken stuff, but it was good. I liked it fine. Do I need a new Esterbrook section? I might, Jessica. We'll talk about it. If you have one for a desk pen, I don't know. I bet you probably have parts. Any recommendations for a modern desk pen with a stand? You know, I've only got one recommendation for a modern pen with a stand, and that would be, oh man, it just flew out of my head. What's the Y Studio? Y Studio makes a great desk pen and stand. They have those little like Y Studio necklace pins, basically. They have like a long lanyard thing. They also make one that's a desk pen, and if I see one in Dallas, I'm gonna come home with it because the pen is longer, it's very comfortable, it's like brass, and it's got an ultra heavy desk stand, and it feels great. And I think I might have to get one. So do that. Yeah, good luck with that food there, Oscar. Try not to die. Have an Esterbrook desk pen and green icicle and no stand in it. You can find the stands. I actually got this pretty cheaply in Colorado, Jess. And I asked the guy if it had been restored, and he said, for that price, you can restore it yourself. And I said, yeah, fair enough. I could do that. Did you get your Canalea first? Oh, he's already gone. Yeah, Canaleas look beautiful. I don't have one yet. They're a little pricey for my taste. They're beautiful, no doubt, and the craftsmanship is great. The fit and finish, perfect. But at $400, that's too much for me. Yeah, I ate Tex-Mex every day. I actually worked at Papacitos for like a number of years, and that's why I am this shape. So, yeah. Retro 51 is a replica of the desk pens. Huh. Are they fountain pens? Because I've never seen a Retro 51 desk pen and fountain pen. I've seen some that are like ballpoints and that sort of thing. They look cool, but I haven't seen a fountain pen, so I would check that out. We have one Tex-Mex place, and it's pretty far away. And it moved further away, and I haven't been there in a long time. I hope it's still around, but there's some actual people that came up here from, like some of them were from Galveston, and some of them were from College Station, and they made great food. Let's see. You should try making a desk pen and stand there, Brian. Get it done. Your pens would be perfect for a desk pen, actually. They're long. That'd be great. I would like that. What's my opinion on Graf and Faber-Castell? I haven't used many of the Graf pens. I've used a couple, and they are outstanding. The regular Faber-Castells, I really like them. Their nibs are the best nibs around for steel nibs, I think. They're fantastic. At least like the most consistent anyway. But the Groff ones are very expensive and I don't have any. Nice to see you, Philip. Take care, man. Van Ness has it, huh? Wait, Van Ness has what, Phil? Are you talking about the Y Studio? Because yes, that we were looking at that at the same time. You're talking about the Esterbrook one, or the Retro 51. I don't know about that one. What makes a desk pen? Is it just a long, skinny tail? It's that it sits in a... So it doesn't have a cap. It has a stand of some kind. So this is one variety, and you could probably make something like this. Or... My other one is honestly kind of buried, but they come with like, they have like a tulip, like a trumpet, I think is what they call them. It kind of goes on it like this. It sits in a thing. So, Julie, my sister, says, yes, Tex-Mex. We're going to get some Tex-Mex when we're in Dallas. That is for darn sure. I don't really know where yet. We might go back to the Hacienda. That place was great. But, yep. Hey, Bill Crabtree. How's it going, man? Oh, the Y Studio. Yeah, it was really good. I should have just picked one up. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. I think maybe I just forgot, and then it got late, and I didn't go back. I have this bad habit of putting off pen show purchases until the very end because I know I'll be there. Yeah, the 51s are rollerballs. Yeah, that's too bad. If they just make a fountain pen, their fountain pen nibs are great, I hear. I hear their sections are kind of junk, and that's why I haven't gotten one yet, but the nibs have been, widely spoken favorably about. See, you recently figured something out about sailor pens. What'd you figure out about sailor pens? I'm totally interested in some sailor pens. Tell me news, Bill. What do I think about Pelican steel nibs? I've only used one because Audrey has one. It's great. I haven't had any problems with it. It's narrower than I thought it was going to be, given how wide their gold nibs are and how soft and wet they are. It's a little bit narrow and a little bit on the dry side, but seems good. Feels smooth, writes nicely. Yeah, probably a rubber insert in the seal in the base would make a good seal. Yeah. You can also make them so that they screw in. So, actually, while my desk set is buried, you can probably grab a pen. Yeah. There we go. So this is actually one of my grandmother's. And this is a Schaefer desk pen. And it does have a long, skinny tail. And actually the tail on these unscrews. Almost all of the tails unscrew on these pens because it's a vac. But here is what the tulip looks like. I can take some pictures and send them to you if you want. But you can also find these at like any show, most stores. But it actually unscrews. You want it to have a pretty, like, just a couple of threads. You don't want very many, but it doesn't pull right out. It unscrews. And so then you won't need the rubber thing. You just kind of build in a couple of threads. So just tap some threads into the inside. And that'll do it. But these desk pens are great. I need to start using them again. I haven't used them in a long time. I don't think it's inked up. Yeah, I'm going to start using these again. Maybe I'll take them to work, put them on my desk. Oh, I'd be so classy. I'd be the classiest. Let's see. On the dry side, yeah, they're a little bit dry. At least I think so. Let me think. So it's not my pen, and so my impressions are not particularly good. You know, I did have a Pelican ink in it, so it's probably just kind of like medium flow, and the Pelican ink made it drier. That's my guess. But yeah, it's not a fire hose for sure. It's definitely not. Very specific way this goes in the section. Several of my favorites didn't come. Really? That's interesting, Bill. Yes, there's definitely a specific way the feed is supposed to go into the section. I haven't had any that weren't properly installed though. They all seem to be fine when I got them. So, yikes, man. But yeah, they as I remember it, they do have a way they're supposed to go in. Have a new desk at the job. Yes, you should make a new desk for a new desk pen for your new desk, man. What's the Schaefer desk pen? It's a vintage pen. This is actually from my grandmother's estate. I found the pens. I found 2 pens and 2. I get 2 tulips. Yeah, I got both trumpets, but there was no bass, and so I got a bass from Brian Anderson because he has a million desk sets. So I got a bass from him that they go in, but they just have sort of a peg that you can put in any desk pen. But it's a really nice. They're just nice, vacs. Really dig them. I don't think the nib is marked anywhere. Well, you can see the top of my head. That's not good. It doesn't tell me what the size is, but they're both kind of like, I don't know, medium fines-ish. But they're really great. They've got the like quasi-Waverly-ish nib, the little upturned thing, so you can put some pressure on it. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a notch in those as far as I remember. And they haven't been lined up. That's weird, man. Yeah, Brian Chu makes some pens. He's not doing it professionally or anything yet, although I bet he would sell you one if you wanted. But Brian makes some cool pens. I saw a bunch of them in DC, and I was super impressed. You have a nice dual pin base in marble. Yeah, I'm not interested. Don't send it, though. Yeah, if you put the feed in, Bill, if you put it in correctly, it will definitely improve the ink flow. That's for sure. Yeah, next, talk to me offline, Phil. We'll collaborate, but we'll probably both be going to Philly or something soonish. We can hook up. Yeah, probably so. The one I have now is wood. It's not particularly impressive looking, but it works. So, you need a flashlight and a loop? I always just kind of feel like I put it in there and I just kind of twist it until I feel the place and then finish pushing it in. But I don't know. I've been pulling nibs and feeds for so long. I just kind of do it automatically. But yeah, definitely do look at the inside of that collar because it matters for sure. Let's see if I have an empty pilot, or rather an empty sailor. I don't know that I do. I have an empty sailor. How about that? And it's a music nib. Well, this needs to be remedied immediately or sooner. So this is actually one of my very favorite sailor pens. I love this pen. This is the Brown Mosaic 1911 Standard. It's not the giant one. It's not. They make a Pro Gear King of Pen version in this Mosaic, which is like, I don't know, $1,200 or $1,500 if you can even find one. Can't say no. Don't pull the nibs on the King of Pen. That's a very different thing. Don't pull King of Pen nibs. It's a bad idea. Those feeds are known to just snap right off. But I'm gonna get a flashlight. Where's my flashlight? It's usually here it is. Hey, it's J11. Actually, this is a bit of an older sailor, but there is nothing inside this barrel. It is clean as a whistle. Totally cylindrical. There are no notches. I wonder if it's just they're modern ones, maybe, because there's nothing inside this one. That's interesting. But I haven't had any problems with the flow, so either I've just been very lucky, or this older pen doesn't have one at all. It's also a music nib, so maybe that's different. I don't know. There's a lot of possible differences. But, yeah, totally smooth. Weird. Weird. All right, so let's see. Can see there, Dushyant Laverty. Man, I cannot say that name. J11. Okay, using honey. I noticed it has a sweet vanilla smell. Yeah, such a pleasant smell. You know what, Jay? Most people hate that smell. I have some of the original, and people are like, "Oh, this stuff stinks." They hated it. And so KWZ reformulated it. I don't know what it smells like now. Yeah, it's not on the older pens there, Bill. Interesting. My others are inked. I don't want to tear apart an inked pen right now. Do I know of any other inks that have a pleasant smell that aren't advertised that way? And I can't think of any off the top of my head. Sorry, man. But yeah, I think the honey smells nice too. I've smelled both versions and I like it. So let's see. In this, it is weird that Sailor Music nibs only have one slit. Also, you're back. Did you survive the super hot ramen? Because, you know, yeah, I love music nibs. This music nib is just like, I don't know if it'll even focus better, but it's a 2-slit. It's kind of like a big stub, although it's a bit roundy too. It's a really interesting nib, and I really like it. I gotta put an ink in it. What can I put in it? I don't know, but I'm going to ink it up. I'm excited about that. Oscar's gonna sell you a Pilot 74 music? Yeah, cool. I didn't love the Pilot music nib. I think it was just too bendy, and since I tend to twist my nib a little bit, it doesn't work for me. Ryan Krusak, anything? Do I have any to show? Yeah, I've got two. They're right here. So this is one, and he doesn't really make these very often. He doesn't have a name for them, but it's kind of it's a kit pen basically. But he's just done a really nice job with the Cocobolo and such. And I think it's a super comfortable pen to use. I love this pen. This is my first one. I couldn't I couldn't pass it up. And the other one is this, which I've shown before. This is a Legend L14 in Chitham Burl. Yeah, so I've got these are the only two I have, but I will definitely have more of those pens in the future because they are great. I have never not loved one of his pens, and also Ryan is such a good dude that I really want to support him. Diatramentus fur, yeah. So a lot of the Diatramentus inks are scented. They have a whole set of them that are scented. Be careful though, because some of them are real scented. So I had Diatramentus sandalwood in a pen once, and it did not come out of that pen for like 6 months. I cleaned it, I washed it, I soaked it. Damn smell would not come out, and it was rough. Super Hot Ramen is cooking. Oh, let's see. Noodler's Kung Tae Chong. Yeah, it's gross. It smells gross. Noodler's ink smells like poster paint. Yep, kind of like that. It doesn't bother me at all either, Jess, but I know a lot of people don't care for it. Opinions on the Pro Gear Slim. I dig them. Audrey digs them more. For me, they're a little bit too small, but I've got these big-ass hands, and so they're too small for me. But like the Pro Gear is borderline too small. But the Pro Gear Slim is a really nice little pen. There's nothing wrong with it, and it comes at a much better price point than the regular Pro Gear. And you still get the same look. So yeah, go for it. Don't hold back. I think they're great. If you don't notice the smell on Mirai J1, you're not going to notice it in the rest because they all smell the same. Phenol. I think that's right. Audrey actually told me what it was because she was a chemist, before, like a research chemist, before she went into fountain pens. And I think that might be right, but don't take my word on it. She's not here, and I can't ask her, but she knows what it is. Most noodlers smell awful. I haven't noticed, like... I haven't used Noodler. Well, I don't know. I got one right here. Since I'm talking about it, let's see how it smells. I'm not tasting it. I am not Aziza. Aziza will taste them. Oh, this one smells kind of nice, actually. I don't know. I'm going to smell another one, because this one actually smells really good. I can't describe the smell. It's slightly sweet, but not exactly sweet. This is Noodler's USS Texas, which was the giveaway at last year's Dallas show. I don't know if I ever actually reviewed it. I should have, but it's kind of hard to get, so maybe, I don't know. I don't know, Noodler smells fine. Scared to use 54th Mass because of the smell. I've never had any problem with 54th Mass. It's a little bit on the dry side, perhaps, but other than that, it's totally fine. Blackstone is coming out with scented inks. I would try more Blackstone inks. The ones that I had from them before were way oversaturated, and the flow was kind of not great. But I would try more. Australia's got good inks going on right now. I've got big ass hands. I do, man. I do. Stephen Brown and I compared, and they're about the same. So mine might be a little bit bigger. Where's Tony when he wants his typing skills? I don't know where Tony is. Somebody get that guy in here. Diamond Ancient Copper smells like copper? Weird. I didn't know about that. Have you tried Earn Brew? I don't know what that is. I guess not. Noodler's Lorraine Mauve is awful smelling. I believe you. Oh, hey, Michelle. How's it going, by the way? Nice to see you. Smaller sales are meant to be posted, in my opinion. I think so, too. So it's not that they're too short. It's that they're too narrow. They're narrower than the other pens, and they're too narrow for me. Yeah, Jay, when we passed each other like ships in the night, man. You're like, hey, I like your videos. I'm like, cool, nice to meet you. And you're like, gotta go, bye. And that was like the last time I saw you, man. So next time, but you're a bigger dude than me. You might have bigger hands. I wouldn't doubt it. Black Swan, Australian Roses. I don't know. Somebody else is gonna tell you. I don't have any of that. Oh, wait. I can tell you. Hold on just a sec. I have a bottle. I forgot I had a bottle. got a little bit of scent. Not bad. Phil, nobody can compare to your hands. You're a giant among men. It's got a little bit of smell. It's slightly on the sweet side, but it doesn't smell bad. It smells fine. Not bad. It's a little bit weird. Like, it doesn't. I don't know what the heck that smell is, but it doesn't smell bad to me. Yeah, well, still online. Oh, dang. How long have I been online? An hour and 45? Whatever. What else have I got to do? Burger Slim is 10 millimeters? No. There's no way that's true. But on the other hand, I don't have one here to test it, so I don't know. I am stupid and Illuminati. Cool. So, I'll see you later. Bye. And report it. Anyway, sorry about that person. Gross. I don't know what "hush means, but I don't care, because that person is junk. Did I give away the Diplomat Excellence yet? I have not yet. Go to this link down here. Well, it's actually not a link. It's just a word. Go to Inkdependence.com, enter that drawing to win. It's run by Rafflecopter. You can enter 3 ways, and it's super easy. So definitely go check that out, because it's great. It's actually still right here. I'm going to be sad about that. But, you know, that's the way it goes. The standard 1911 is fine for me, but I don't know. I'll measure it when I get home. Or when Audrey gets home if she brings it. I don't know. She's got a couple of them, but she usually leaves them at work. Maybe a subject for Pen Club ink smells. That would be funny. Beware of Scotsmen and women offering iron brew. I don't know. Do I want to Google that one? Somebody tell me if that's safe to Google. What is it? IRONBRU. Maybe I'll Google it later. All right. Might be, Michelle. I don't know. I always feel like it's too small, but maybe it's in my imagination. I should just pay less for sailors, because I don't know. Isn't there a group called... I am not invited to the Inkluminati. Nobody invited me. There is a group, but I don't know what they're for or what they do. I am not part of them. I have to wait for her to come home. Yeah, I do kind of wait for Audrey to come home. Just sit here and just twiddle my thumbs. Huh. Oh, block. Oh. Hey, Carlos. Bye. Totally forgot about you. Man. Yikes. Oh, you've branded yourself as Red Dragon Pen Company? Yeah, go check out the Red Dragon Pen Company if you can ever find it. What do I think of the new Kara's Decograph? I don't have anything that I think about it, really. I haven't seen one in person, so I don't know. I've never held one, so I don't know. Sailor Burger Slim is 10.16 millimeters? Or, wow. Huh. And that's diameter at the section? Interesting. Well, maybe I'll like it more than I think. I've never really used one because I always feel small. Anyway, the Decograph seems like a fine pen. I think the thing where they're bringing like show prototype colors to pen shows is a little bit of a copycat move, but you know, whatever. They look like fine pens. Oh, you ended up with You're the Dragon. Interesting. Spelled Earn Brew. All right, check it out. Yeah, I didn't ban him hard enough. Sorry. I banned him now. I removed him before, but now I banned him. So, bye, Felicia. Fizzy drink soda. Actually not bad for those south of the Scottish border. It used to be advertised in the soft drink hard kids wanted to drink. That hard kids wanted to drink. Nice. Yeah, Skyggles and I just sit here watching the door. We're just sitting here wagging our tails. Yeah. It's not that bad. Let's see. Hey, Oscar, if you want to cook up logo concepts, you know who doesn't have a logo? This guy. So, you know. Oh, you actually said Straggles up there, and I said Scraggles. I have called Scraggles so many things over the years. I call her Straggles actually a fair amount of the time. I've also called her Struggles when she's being a pain. So, yeah, no, she gets all kinds of names. Scraggles is a good name because it's so close to other words that make me happy. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'd like to go to Edinburgh one of these days. Yeah. Yep, Brian is totally on Instagram. Yep, Chewy Chewbacca. Indeed. Indeed. Also, J11, you should get in the Pin Addict Slack channel, and if you're not, I don't think you're in there already, get in the Pin Addict Slack. Hang out with us in Slack. That would be cool. We are always looking for new people in the Pin Addict Slack. Sushi pics. I mean, sushi pics are pretty good. That's cool. You know, Michelle, I wish I could be the same on all the interwebs. I cannot get my name as my YouTube channel. I don't know why, but I can't ever do it. Have I ever inked my animal? I have not. Even with Mr. Nose jumping up and this sort of... Oh, you're in there? Cool. I don't recall seeing you, but good. Good. We'll see each other then. Anyway, no, I've never actually inked an animal. Nope, they've all escaped. I did ink my fancy and like very favorite desk chair. It's red, like I forget what color it was. I think it was the Storia like red balloon or something, and it's still stained. And I tried to wash it out, and now there's like a water stain. Very sad. Very, very sad. So Michelle, the reason I didn't actually use Inkdependence as my YouTube channel is because I didn't intend to start a YouTube channel. It's sort of an accident. And I've had a Twitter handle since before I even started blogging or doing anything. So yeah, paw prints would be adorable, Julie, except that it'd be on my floors. That would be not great. My carpet, as you'll remember, is kind of creamy. It would not be great with a bunch of little paw prints. Yeah, I remember when the internet was not pictures, just text. And then when the internet like had some pictures, and they even had some GIFs, but it was just like everybody had that thing. It's like site and work. What was it? Under construction. It had like the guy digging a hole. Oh yeah, good old like GeoCities and AOL days. So the way to change your screen name there, LACD77, is you can change it through Google Plus, because Google Plus is what's connected usually to Google or to YouTube and all that jazz, and so you can generally change your name that way. The problem for me though is that when I started this, oh, you're Hot Cup 11? Cool, man. Yeah, no, that is a way better name. Yeah, no, now I know who you are. Now I know who they are. Put them on paper. Hey, Julie, do you ever make that ornament that I sent you? That you like put the paw print and the ornament and you can hang it on the tree? Because that would be cool. Prodigy for internet. No, I started out with AOL, and before that, actually, there was something. It was only available for teachers, I think, and I cannot remember the name of it. It was like, what the hell was it? TeachWeb, or I don't know, some nonsense name they used back then. But yeah, and before that, MUDs. You know, Julie, Mom had an AOL email until not very long ago. She still has Earthlink, I think. CompuServe. Oof. Yeah, no, we had CompuServe at one point, sure. Yeah. But before that, before you even had places for internet, you just like dialed into things with a modem that you put your phone on. And it was like, 1200 baud or something. It was garbage. Garbage. Didn't I say at DC, nope, I don't have an 823, J11. Don't have one yet. It's on my list of things to go for, but I haven't done it. Haven't done it. One day. It's a cool pen. I've never heard anybody say they had an 823 and don't like it. How are you liking yours? You bought one, right? Yep, BBS's, man. Yeah, I used to play like really cool like ASCII games and stuff on BBS's. There was one where you like bought ships and bought and sold goods between space stations. That was a lot of fun. USA.net? No, I don't remember that one. Don't remember that one. Nope. Surprised Audrey isn't home yet. Oh. Selling his 823, huh? I'm gonna go look. See what he's selling it for. Nadav, where are you? I haven't seen it on here, I don't think. Huh. Thinking about it. I had a Hotmail address too. I don't ever use it. Oh, you waited too long. Now Starbuck is gone. Julie lost her cat a little while ago, and it was a great tragedy. But you have other cats. You can use it on one of them. That would be okay too. Oh, it was last week. Oh, well. Well then, if he's probably already sold it. I can't imagine it was there. Good old Muds. Let's see. So is Nadav? He's a really nice dude. I always like talking with him when I see him at shows. He's got a Pro Gear Sky on here. I don't see it though. It's probably gone. There's no way that lasted. It's too cool a pen. So the thing to put down, I think, the thing that I use around my desk, so my carpet doesn't get ruined because I own the carpet, and you get one of those like rolling mats for chairs because you can just put it under your desk and you can put your chair on it and it's double duty. But that's what I use. The other thing I use, actually I used for a long time, is this. And this, I'm gonna pull it out far enough. This is like one of those cardboard things that comes in a shirt. This is actually from the Express, like a million years ago. But it's got a bunch of little ink splotches. I put this down on my desk so I wouldn't ruin my desk surface. Now I don't even bother. I just let the dots accumulate. But this is another good thing. But yeah, one of those rolling things is a good idea. I would enjoy dial-up bulletin boards, dead to enjoy fountain pens. I believe it. Let's see. One of my favorite platinum nib sizes. Yeah, broad is my favorite. Although, well, it's not my favorite. Music is the best. Their best nib, hands down, is music. But I do like the broad a lot. The medium I got, I like it, but I don't love it as much as the broad. I think the broad's a little bit better. A little bit better. Yeah, I need to get one of those blue ones too. I don't have one either. I've got the new red one. I've got the Nice Pure. I've got the burgundy, but I don't have a blue one. He was cool. His preferences and nibs is right in line with mine. Stubbs, yeah, all the time. Yeah. Oh, Nadav, yeah. Let's see. Have you ever spilt a bottle of ink? I have not. I have not spilled a bottle of ink. Haven't done it. Oh, yeah, you can't really get music nibs in Japan. That's true. They don't have them. They're really rare anyway. You can get them on platinums and stuff, but it's pretty hard to find. Oh, 30 mil bottles of diamine? Are those these little guys? Yeah, these. Yeah, these are not super stable. One thing that I do sometimes with these little tiny bottles is I'll find something to like block them in with. So like, I don't know, I'll use books or something sometimes just so it keeps it upright just in case. Because you never know when a cat's going to jump up or some other nonsense is going to happen. But I'm too cheap to spill ink. Makes me super careful. Do I enjoy any other vintage technologies? I don't know. I don't think so. My cat sneezed and scared the crap out of me. No, I don't use typewriters. I don't have any tube radios. I do enjoy the like old timey clocks and stuff. I've got a really cool regulator clock over here that I need to put on the wall and see if it actually still works. And if not, I'll have to find a clockist, an orologist to fix it up for me. I have a friend who's really into old timey tube radio and that sort of stuff. He actually has a site called Diesel Punk Industries where he has like, I don't know, zillions of hours of old radio plays and stuff like that. So go to check out Diesel Punk Industries. I think it's like a .com or something, but if you Google it, you'll find it. And that's my buddy, and he's really into that kind of stuff too. I mean, Daleks themselves are not timey-wimey, but, you know, yeah. Yeah. Still no Audrey driving up the driveway. Yeah, if you like architect grinds, go from abroad if you can at all. It's really great. Have I used the Lammy Tiddly paper to wipe a nib in a section yet? Yeah, you know I did, and I found out, and it made my hands very blue because only one side of that is actually absorbent. It turns out the other side, not absorbent at all. But yeah, it works just fine. I didn't have any problem with it, but I mean, I wasn't wiping a giant nib. If it was like, I don't know, one of these or something, maybe it would have been a problem, but I was wiping a smaller nib and it seemed okay. But yeah, it was fine. But yeah, remember, if you use those, the Lammy blotter paper that comes in the bottom of their bottles, this stuff is only absorbent on one side. The other side will just make a blob and then get all over your hands. So there's that. What's my favorite size of pen? What do you mean? Tell me more. Use it when you're out of toilet paper. Fair enough. I've actually got an array of paper towels over here that I use mostly. These are quite good. If you're on toilet paper, you have other issues. You're not going to run out of hands, am I right? Hashtag controversial. Yeah, no, I guess it makes sense that ink doesn't go through your fingers. I get it now. I just didn't think of it before because I usually use paper towels. Favorite size of pen, though? I don't know. Large-ish, but not huge, enormous. I like my section diameter to be between like 10 and 12 millimeters. But I don't know how to tell you what kind of size pen I like. It's going to depend. I like it if I... So like this is a Franklin Christoph 31 in that Brooks material. And I think this is pretty much a perfect size. Where it kind of comes back over my hand a little bit. I don't mind if it's long as it's light. But it's got to at least make it to the web of my hand. If it's a tiny pocket pen that doesn't even make it there, that's a problem. A problem. What's the last book I read for entertainment? I actually already talked about it today, oddly enough, but I was reading one of the Midnight Texas books from Charlaine Harris. I like fantasy, high fantasy, even like YA stuff. I like hardcore sci-fi, all kinds of that sort of jazz. But sometimes I just want some popcorn reading, and that Midnight book was pretty much popcorn reading, so that was cool. Love the size and shape of the Parker Duofold Centennial. I don't have one of those. I don't exactly know how big it is. And the Neo Standard, yeah, these are pens I don't have, bro. I did try out my buddy David Figboot Parker's Dorsal Fin 2, and it was great. Classic Big Red Parker, yeah. The Big Reds are nice. I like those. Yeah, I like them. They are good pens. I don't have one because they're kind of pricey as well, but they are good pens. That's for sure. I have read Ready Player One. In fact, I actually have a copy of it right down over here. I read it when it first came out. It's very good. Have I read Steven Erikson? I don't think I have. It's not familiar. I don't know. Give me a title of a book or a series or something. Maybe I would, but it doesn't sound familiar. I'll check it out. Is it sci-fi, perhaps? Because I like that. A philosophy book for neophytes? It depends on what kind of philosophy you're into, honestly. There are so many different kinds of philosophy that it's hard to give you something like that. But, I mean, if you want something that's like real neophyte style, go get one of those like For Dummies books if you have those around you. Like Philosophy for Dummies or Ethics for Dummies. Excuse me. They're actually very well written. I bought one just to put on my desk because I thought it'd be funny when students come in for office hours if there's like a For Dummies book. But it's very good. Masculine Book of the Fallen series. No, I haven't. But if you're saying it's good, I will check it out. Steven Erikson. R-I-C-K-S-O-N. Cool. Cool. Follows way of living taught by Epictetus? Nope. I do not. Should I feel pin shamed because the girthiest pen I own is a 3776? No, of course not. Why not? Read Henri Bergson. Philosophy question. Yeah, Glenn Cook is pretty good. It's a little dark, but yeah, it's good. I just read... he does the Chronicles of the Black Company, right? I just read the first 2 Black Company books. I haven't read the third yet. It was getting too dark. I needed something a little more popcorny for my like bedtime reading. Yep, Pilot Petite 1 is good. Also, Petite 2 is cool. It's like a marker pen. Lost Gate. Orson Scott Card is kind of a tough one for me. So he's our like most famous local author here in Greensboro, but he's also like a giant like anti-gay bigot, and so I won't buy his books. I would borrow one from a like library, but I won't give him money. Robert Jordan series. Oh man, I know you said something earlier on some forum about you saying that like the Wheel of Time was your favorite series. I'm just like, oh man, I can just picture Jessica like tugging at a braid and crossing her arms under her breasts, because man, Robert Jordan loves writing those those words. The guy who took up the series for him when he died, Brandon Sanderson. That Stormlight Archive series is fantastic. I don't really like any of the rest of his stuff, but that Stormlight Chronicle, man, so good. So good. Is it possible to live like Epictetus? Here's the thing. I don't really know much about the pre-Socratics. It's been so long since I looked up anything about Epictetus that the names kind of blend together. Let me see. It will... I just need a little refresher right quick. Let's see. Wikipedia... Thank you very much. Banished. Dang. Philosophy is a way of life. All external events are beyond our control. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, no, he's got a contradiction. So here's for y'all who aren't philosophers, here's part of the Wikipedia. Epictetus taught that philosophy is a way of life and not just a theoretical discipline. To Epictetus, all external events are beyond our control. We should accept calmly and dispassionately whatever happens. However, individuals are responsible for their own actions, which they can examine and control through rigorous self-discipline. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like it's... Stephen King always mentions the size of women's breasts. I don't know. I've never read much Stephen King. I've read some of the short stories. The Mangler was one of my favorite short stories, but I never really did it. Hey, Emil, welcome. So here's the problem with Epictetus, is that he says all external events are beyond our control and we should accept calmly and dispassionately whatever happens. Yeah, I buy that. I'm a bit of a determinist, but I'm also, with regard to free will, I'm a compatibilist. So I think that, yeah, everything's determined, but also that doesn't matter for our free will. So I don't know how everything external is beyond our control, but everything internal is within our control. That seems weird. That's weird. I should read some more Epictetus. It's been a very long time. Let's see. Piers Anthony. Yeah, Piers Anthony I was really into. The Xanth stuff I was really into when I was younger. Incarnations of Immortality, I'm pretty sure I read all of those. I think. I really liked On a Pale Horse. I don't really remember most of the others off the top of my head. That's the one I remember. David Brin. Yeah, you know what? It's cool, Brian. I like some philosophy stuff. David Brin sounds familiar, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. I'm gonna Google him right quick. David Brin. What did you do, sir? Oh, interesting. Uplift. Yep, that's what you just said there. Cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. The Postman, not Il Postino. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I've read any of these. I'll check him out. Oh, Glory Season. I am almost 100% sure that I read Glory Season a million years ago. And he did Foundation's Triumph. Yeah, interesting. All right. Yeah, I'll check him out. It's been a long time. I'd be all right with that. That would be cool. You live a life of Kierkegaardian despair. I mean, just don't. Don't do it. James Corey. I'm pretty sure I've read James Corey. Let's see. O-R-E-Y. James S.A. Corey. What did he write? No. Oh, Leviathan Wakes. Yeah, of course. Yep, Expanse. You know, I read Leviathan Wakes, and it creeped me out real good. I've watched part of The Expanse, and it didn't have the stuff that creeped me right out. But yeah, I need to read more of these, because I've only ever read Leviathan. I didn't read Caliban's War or any of the rest. Although I think I probably have it on my phone, maybe. I'll check it out. But yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. Yep, The Expanse. Of course, you found it more than, you knew what it was. Yeah, good. Yep, I like it. I also really like the Old Man's War stuff from Scalzi, John Scalzi. Those are really good. Really good. Sitting in Bedford, close to where John Bunyan wrote Pilgrim's Progress with a quill in prison. Neat. Neat. Let's see, are you still reading books on dead trees, or are you Kindle tablet person, seeing how addicted we are to outdated technology? Both, actually. So for my academic stuff, I pretty much demand that it be on dead trees, but for my fiction and stuff, I'm really much more into reading on my phone or on a tablet. Good to see you there, Unwan Equus, I'm guessing. Good to see you, man. Good luck with a 5-hour bus trip. Oof. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, hey. Good job surviving there, Oscar. Appreciate it. Slowly dying on the inside. We got some hot sauce, Audrey and I did, when we went down to Mexico one time. And it was in what used to be a water bottle. It was like obviously like just one of those clear plastic water bottles, like Ozarka or something. And it was definitely not water anymore. It was made into salsa. And it was this green salsa. And it looked pretty tame, I guess. But holy smokes, is that ever the hottest damn thing I have ever had in my life. It was crazy, insane hot. It didn't have a label. It was just obviously somebody in Progreso, Mexico just made this and put it in a bottle. And you got your ticket for Dallas. Yay! So my sister and my mom are officially coming to Dallas. So you'll be able to meet them on Saturday. If you come and find me, I'll probably be around them. Use the bathroom on a different floor. My teeth are on fire. We gave this insane hot sauce to Audrey's brother, who is about as hard as I am when it comes to hot sauce, which is pretty hard. And he's like, no, it's fine. And all the time he's actually sweating and he's crying from his eyes. Not because he's sad, just because he can't make it not stop. He can't make it stop. And oh my god, it was the most brutal hot sauce. It was the kind where you like put a dab in some actual salt, like regular salsa, and it kicks it up to a comfortable level. Maybe slightly uncomfortable, but you put that straight on some chips and you are in for a world of hurt. Holy shit. Try some yogurt or Coke to tackle the stomach heat burn. Ooh, Coke, huh? Never done that before, but yeah, milk are good. Milk is great. Yogurt is fine as well. Bread is a solid choice. Go get yourself some bread. But I need milk, SOS. Yeah, no, milk is what you need. Or bread. Milk and bread, both good. Water makes it worse. Coke has always made it worse for me. I don't think I want to do anything with that. So I had a liter's worth of ramen. I don't know what a liter of ramen is. That's a weird measurement for ramen there, dude. Yeah, anything carbonated with spicy stuff is usually going to make it way worse. Usually. A bunch of salt? Really? Well, Federico probably knows. Fax you my spare Guinness? Hey, if you're faxing Guinness, stuff some through the phone lines here. I'll take it. Oh, by the way, I'm not drinking Guinness, but I have been drinking my last of these. I have to go back to Hillsborough this weekend, it turns out. I mean, a liter is volume. It's not crazy, but it's a weird... I don't know, I picture like a liter of like a liter of cola, but with a ramen, and he's just throwing it down his mouth. This is Mystery Brewing Company's Papa Bois Tropical Stout, and this is one of the best stouts I've ever had. It is so good. So good. Do you ever read comics? Yeah, totally. Totally do. Had some wine from a box. Solid choice. Underrated, I think. The box is good for like keeping the wine fresh, honestly. Yep, I read comics, totally. I actually read a lot of those on my tablet now. I've got the Marvel Unlimited, so I read a fair amount of that. Jess is suggesting somewhere. She's not doing it here. She's doing it on Slack. The American Gods stuff. I need to watch the American Gods show. I did slog through American Gods the book. Didn't really like it, but I just wanted to see what was going on. So, Brian, say hello to the wife. Good luck. See you later, man. Something I used to sit next to work. Kind of reasonable. She is that Super Trooper movie coming out? What? What, Julie? Oh, Super Troopers 2? Yeah, totally coming out. They're making it. They're making it. Super Troopers holds up, man. Still cracks me up every time. Let's see. How many people would take without asking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, people who people who don't know what they're going to get. Actually, I mean, if you like spicy nut stuff, I have some sriracha almonds here. Super good. Not particularly spicy. I mean, it's sriracha, so it's not that big a deal. But they're a good little snack. They got just enough heat to let you know that they're there. But they're fine. You color comics for a living? No kidding. That's amazing. That's very cool. I am more or less like a Marvel fanboy. I don't really like DC stuff. It's just not for me, mostly. So it was fine, but not a huge sound. But yeah, get some of those sriracha almonds. They're easy to find. They're Blue Diamond. They're all over the place. But yeah, they're good. Good taste. I mean, doesn't hurt. Spicy food hurts, especially when you forget to wash your hands before going to pee. I haven't had that happen. I have had wings from this place called Wingstop that they have in Dallas and probably a bunch of other places in Texas. I think actually out here somewhere. I had a bunch of atomic wings, and I remember that they were so hot that it burned when I peed. Like usually it'll burn when other stuff happens, but it would burn like my eyeball juice was spicy. Like it burned my eyes for like 2 or 3 days later. It was so hot, and I ate so many of them. It was a bad choice. Don't cut hot peppers and rub your eyes. My grandfather McKay used to do that all the time. He was a Vermonter mostly, and so he loved spicy food. And he'd always go out to Tex-Mex with this dude when he came down to visit. But I remember he would eat like jalapenos like right out of the jar, and then he'd wipe his eyes. Like every once in a while, he would just wipe his eyes, and then he'd just his eyes would be burning. Poor guy. Condition yourself to heat. Same way your friends acquaintances. Yeah, I mean, heat doesn't bother. I haven't had too many things that are too spicy for me. I'm pretty hardcore that way, but also I don't want super spicy stuff most of the time, just because a lot of it doesn't taste very good. Wasabi peanuts. I don't like wasabi that much. I like horseradish, but wasabi I think is a little bit too much horseradish. If you're gonna put it on some other stuff, like if you have enough of it to, like peas, I think are too hollow. There's not enough actual mass there to cut the horseradish. So, like, I don't know what eyeball juice is called. Would I look like a family physician? I don't know. What is it you're coloring there, Bill? The Sandman comic series? I've actually not read the Sandman comics. I keep meaning to. I hear they're great. I haven't had a chance to. Let's see. Yeah, American Gods was... I really liked the plot, but getting there took too long for me. I want to read it again, see if I like it better now. It's been many years, but... Old school Batman, Superman cartoons? Old school for you, though, Julie. Are you mean like the ones that are cartoons but it's like got the square jaw? Because that's not that old school. Like, I was in high school or something then. Let's see. I've never rubbed my nose. Man, it is really coming down out there. Woo. Goodness. That's probably why Audrey's not here. She's probably still stuck in traffic somewhere. What's that, Nose? Hi, Nose. Come on. I hear a nose out there. Colored a book called The Sixth Gun. Cool. I will check that out, Bill. Sounds like an indie, right? Oh, hey, it's an Audrey.
We're still doing this?
Yeah, still online. There's Audrey back there.
There can't be anything more to say.
No. We're just sitting around talking about stuff. I was just thinking, where the heck is Audrey? It's raining super hard out there.
They're 85 shut down.
Oh, that sounds great.
Come on. There you go. Yep.
I had to call her for like 2 minutes before she came out before.
Hello. Well, thank you.
First 50 issues of Invincible. A lot of people are saying hi, Audrey, including Julie. She's there.
What Julie?
My sister Julie.
I don't know. There's not the Julie.
No, Julie Hyman, my sister. So she and Mom finally got their Dallas tickets.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, we just got ours too. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, I do have the dates, by the way.
The dates? For
Yeah.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, tickets.
Oh, yeah, cool. Let's see. Familiar with that? Yeah, no, I've heard that one too, Bill. Actually, I'll look up the Sixth Gun though. Sounds cool. Oscar says it's time for you to take over the live stream, Audrey.
Oh, tell him I sent him a message on Slack.
You sent Oscar a message? Audrey sent you a message on Slack.
I should say.
This is about his cracked pen.
Yeah.
Are you gonna fix it?
No, not yeah. No. email client service.
Yeah, just email client service. I'll take
I
that.
I don't deal with any of that stuff, so.
Jess,
Send us an email.
you can send me some, Bill? That would be amazing. I would be super into that. DM me. I would be really into that.
Someone slide into your DMs? Ooh.
Maybe. This guy, Bill Crabtree, who's been in the chat like every time, he's a comic book colorist.
Well, that's cool.
Right? Super cool. Jessica says hi. Let's see, who else? Somebody else said hi too. I lost him. Sorry, whoever I lost. Andreas, I think, said hi. Anyway. Anywho, it's a bit off topic. There is no off topic. What's my opinion of the limited editions of Mont Blanc inks? I really like...
Lucky Orange.
I really like the limited editions in general, but I am not paying $50 for a bottle of ink. I'm just not going to do it, and it's going to be sad.
A sample, maybe.
Oscar is claiming that your message said to him, "This warranty has been personally voided by Audrey Madison because she wanted to."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm glad he let everyone know. Yep.
Savior. Oh, so a UNICEF one. I haven't used it. I think I might have a sample of the UNICEF that somebody sent me actually, but I haven't tried it yet. So, Bill says, "Save your money and buy Lamy Pacific Blue." Yeah, probably. I believe it. Happy wife, happy life. Indeed, I agree. Jessica says she posted "I love you" and I missed it, but what she means is she was saying she loves you, not me.
Oh, well, thank you, Jessica. Me too. I love you. Mike's okay, you know.
And not me.
Yeah.
I'm so glad Audrey came home.
I'm sorry I don't hate ads as much as you.
Nobody hates ad as much as me. I mean, Pacific Blue and Turquoise cost the same, so yeah, whatever.
Different name.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aw, Audrey's getting her hand licked by the fat cat down here.
So
It's too dark, you can't tell, but it's happening. Yeah, maybe one day I'll try to mark up my my bottle of Pacific Blue and sell it for like $80 on eBay or something. Maybe somebody will pay for it.
I hear the pen community really likes it.
The pen community loves it when people gouge the price of ink. That's great. Yeah, no, people love that. I love it.
Well, thank you.
Monteverde Turquoise is pretty spot on. UNICEF. Those Monteverde inks are really good. I've used a bunch of them, and they are super good. I've never had one I didn't like. Scotch Brown, super great. I'm into that.
Do you have any of the gemstone ones?
I don't have any of the gemstone ones.
Yeah.
I need to ask the Andersons to bring me gemstone ones. Maybe I'll ask them
Those sound interesting.
for Dallas. Yeah. Oh wait, did they give them to me? No, they didn't. Nope.
Oh, thank you. Ow, you. Hard.
PG-13.
I did. A cat bit my hand very hard.
She doesn't bite very hard.
Oh, she bit.
Come here, you fatty.
Nope.
Oh, no, she's gone. She got away.
Should have bit you too.
Bill, I don't have your email address there, dude. Although I guess I could message you, but I will. I'll check that out. You guys should come over and have beers in Montreal. I would totally come for a beer in Montreal. That sounds great. Want to go to Montreal?
Bonjour. Oui. That's pretty much all I got.
Baguette, Jacques Cousteau. Yeah, those are the French words we know.
Okay.
But we do have a good friend who's from Quebec. So, Montreal's in Quebec, right? Huh?
Yeah, I thought she was from Vancouver.
Frances? No, she's Quebecois.
Okay, never mind then.
Anywho, yeah, nope, good beers up there. I had a bunch. I've had some beers. I haven't had like micros from there, but that's the stuff.
Oh, if we go, it's not gonna be. It has to be like now because it's not too cold.
It's post-water shit over here in the UK, so swearing is fine. I don't mind the swearing either. Just I swear more in class than I do on the stream though. Oh, Bill said email you. Yeah, whatever. I can't read. This light is kind of brutal. Am I a Futurama person?
Can they hear that?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they can hear it. This is Scraggles playing with Katy Perry. You're also seeing some of the mess that is the floor of my office.
Yep.
This is how they play. They do it all the time.
I mean, I don't know how this is fun, but they do it a lot, so I guess it is.
Yeah, Katie mostly lays there. Every once in a while she'll swat at Scraggles. It's mostly pretty low-key.
Sometimes she gets a little swipe in with the nail, and Scraggles does not like that so much.
Scraggles is a total wuss with regard to any kind of pain at all, so... You could teach me how to say Borgona? Borgonia! I don't know how to say it. It would be bad. It would be bad. Let's see. In Germany, Lamy Pacific Blue isn't available in bottles, only in cartridges. That's interesting to know.
That's weird.
Bill, oh, there's your email address before it gets away. Funkotron. Funkotron. Funkotron.com. That's amazing. Awesome. All right, cool, Bill. I will send you an email. Let's see. Anything else? Am I going to be doing Skype calls like Erasables at some point or not? You know, I haven't listened to any Erasables because it's about pencils. And this is not exactly about pens, but I don't know anything or like pencils. I was actually using a pencil earlier this week because they asked me to for a thing, and it was painful. Am I going to be doing Skype calls? I actually have no idea how to do Skype calls with this stuff. I have a friend who said he would help me try to figure it out, but I have no idea how to do it. So maybe. What else? Yep, Katy Perry. Oscar says Katy Perry, 10 out of 10. Yeah, we liked it too. Let's see. I saw Katy Perry's interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh, it's painful. Is math related to science at all? She asked that to him, and she was serious about it.
Oscar says, and with some famous therapists on her YouTube channel, powerful stuff to watch her post a video of her getting deep. Makes you think about how celebrities are susceptible to identity confusion. I'd like to see that. She asked if math was related to science?
Yes.
That's kind of rough. That's rough. Also, I would like to see Neil deGrasse Tyson have to deal with that. So here's the thing about Neil deGrasse Tyson, y'all. He has no respect for and utter disdain for like the thing I do for a living, which is philosophy. Says nobody should ever do it. So I can't be friends with him. Oh, Oscar says, Audrey, I couldn't sit through her interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Ugh, it was harming his brain cells. That's all counts.
The only thing I've seen of it was what somebody else posted about it, making fun of how terrible it was. So I haven't actually seen it at all.
Audrey was protected. It was secondhand dumb.
Yeah. It was on PewDiePie's video.
Nice.
Look at this cat. She's been laying like this for a long time.
They're now just chilling. That's what they do.
She stopped before. She was doing it for
She's like, oh, we're done playing? I guess I'll lick my arm. Anyhoozle. All right, so it's been 2.5 hours.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream now-ish.
Well, you can. I want to take a nap.
I want to eat pizza.
I ate a big lunch today.
That was a bad choice.
Well, it's a bad choice, so you're not eating a lunch. We're at an impasse here.
Womp womp. Oscar asks if Plato is related to philosophy. No. Yes, totally.
Socrates.
Socrates. Isn't Katy Perry meant to be on some UN list of banned weapons? Maybe. Anyway, all right. It's been 2 minutes, 29 seconds, and a few... 2 hours, 29 minutes, and a few seconds. And so I'm going to end it. But it has been awesome to talk to y'all all afternoon. Thanks for keeping me company. I'm glad Audrey got here in time to be on the stream. And I will see y'all later on. I'll be... Oh, wait. Not next Friday. Next Friday is Dallas. So I probably won't...
Live stream from the show?
I will try to live stream from the show. However, here's the problem, and that is that every show has the worst internet available. and also the worst cell phone reception available. So I will do my best to stream from the show a little bit on Friday. We'll see how it goes.
How about you just like take video and then show it after, but then like go outside and just like talk about what's going on.
All right, maybe.
Don't you love these people? I mean, come on.
You're not helping.
I'm just trying to make you work a little harder.
Marital strife. Anyway, look, Julie, I'd like to do a live stream from the Pin Show, but that's not always possible. I've intended to do a live stream from a Pin Show several times. It has never been able to happen because, whoa.
I had service in San Francisco.
No kidding.
But I couldn't pair up the PayPal chip reader. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, there was actually, it wasn't 4G.
Yeah, look, I'm going to try to. Elsewise, I have just borrowed a GoPro from our school library. I'm going to see how that works. It might be awful, but I'm going to see how it works. So, stream an episode of the TV show Dallas. No, that's definitely a copyright strike, and I don't need any of that nonsense from YouTube. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Peace out. Thanks for hanging out with me for several hours, spending your afternoon with me and some of it with Audrey. Also,
a little bit.
This ridiculous dog down here who is having a good time with her friend the cat. All right, that's it. Bye, y'all. Peace out.